This episode is brought to you by TwoLinedMusicHutStore.com. TwoLinedMusicHutStore.com is your all-access to culture. Check out cultural merchandise like leggings, hats, mini boxing gloves, and bags. Also t-shirts like hip-hop, nature, rock bands, reggae, and dark fantasy. Fast shipping worldwide. That's TwoLinedMusicHutStore.com. And now let's check out this episode. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Muscle, and this is another Two Line Music Hut's Entertainment Report podcast. And today, we have a really special guest. Listen, you used to see this man tear down Epiphany, tear down Club Paradise, and so much other places. Listen, he used to have one of the biggest dances when it came to New Year's Day in Toronto. You know we have in the building today? We have DJ TYRONE in the building today. What's going on, big boss?
You can hear the applause. Yeah, man, it's good to be here.
Thank you so much for coming through today, brother.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
I know you're cussing me, but...
Listen, nothing before it's time.
No,
you know what I mean?
True.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. Listen, on this podcast, we like to go right from the beginning and then bring it right up to 2021. Because I know somebody like you, they're going to be surprised about some of the things you've done in your career. Yeah. So I definitely want to show them today. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. It might take about 4 hours or 2 days. Or
We're going to make it happen.
Yeah.
All right. So first question is this. Where were you born and where did you grow up in Jamaica? And what type of child were you?
Yeah, so I was born in Westmorland, Jamaica. We up in the bush. Yeah, Squingy said in the bush. Yeah, in the bush, Westmorland, we there, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then I went to school in St. Elizabeth. And I moved from Westmorland and then go to Spanish Town and live. So I was going back and forth from Spanish Town to St. Elizabeth until we bored out. I was living a boarding home in St. Elizabeth. Yeah, I went to high school out there, Santa Cruz. State St. Elizabeth Technical is just in Santa Cruz, almost downtown Santa Cruz. So country boy, all of these, you know what I mean? Yeah.
What type of kid were you at that time there?
At one point, a bad kid. No, man. At one point, Muslim, man, I tell everybody music saved my life because, you know, my mom left me when I was young. So it was heartbreaking for me. I couldn't, fathom it. It was just hard. And I just lashed out on everybody and anybody at any time, you know what I mean? If you have not pencil life, me run it down with it, man. Bad boy. And then when I was in Santa Cruz, I started going to St. Elizabeth Technical. Nobody knew how I passed exam because for a bad child, me that primary school I fight. Me get beaten in front of the entire school. Yeah. My father had to come to primary school, come bust me in front of the school, brother. You know what I mean? And when me pass, what they call common entrance to go high school, even my family was saying I must pay my mother, pay somebody to make me pass because they don't understand how I could pass. And it was only 2 of us in the school that passed the exam the year. Yeah, that's that. And I moved on to St. Elizabeth Technical. And when I was in boarding school now, you know, I go back to when I was younger. The name Tyrone, my mom named me after Tyrone Taylor. We sing the song Cottage in Negril. Westmorland didn't come from, so you know what we are talking about.
Got you.
Right. And then my cousin, who we grew up as brothers, his name was Peter. Right? So you can call him Peter Touch and me. You understand? So then my grandmother now, rest in peace, my grandmother, her only son was named Louis and he died. So my grandmother gave me the nickname Louis. So 99% of my family up to this day, I don't even think I remember my dad called me Tyrone once. My dad up to this day called me Louis.
Louis?
Yes. So it was Louis Lepke and Peter Touch after a while. You understand? Yeah. So it's music. When you talk about 80s dancehall, I know every song from all of them, man. We used to DJ that on the roadside, you know, walk to my grandmother's house, and we had Peter DJ and sing. And I was in church choir, I was in school choir. I sing at St. Elizabeth Technical High School graduation. And the school choir. Yeah, I talk about, man, climb every. I sing all of that, man. I talk to, man. Yeah, man. At one point, I wanted to be a Rasta. Peter Touch was my idol, brother.
Okay.
Everything Peter Touch said was like law for me. You know what I mean? So the music, the whole Rastafarian faith, I wanted to be like that. And my dad beat the hell out of me one day and said, if you ever smoke ganja in this house, boy, you're dead. What?
Yeah.
But when we talk about give trouble, I don't think there's a day or a week when I don't get beaten,
Yeah.
If I have not broomstick, anything my father catch man is a beating. I mean, I talk about no regular beat. Me get beaten like an animal, you beat, brother. Yeah, man. And when I was in Santa Cruz, so I moved from this and I want to go to Santa Cruz and boarding house. I have some friends that we used to clash with cassettes.
Okay.
Because we couldn't afford record. So we go downtown Santa Cruz and, we buy the jar or, the different sound, them, the Stone Love or whatever, and we clash. We sang better than we sang, and you know what I mean? So we're selecting song by song and clash each other, you know what I mean? My first time, like my dad used to make me play his, what they call it, component set.
Yes.
So you know what I talk about. So it's a one record night and some 8-track cassette.
Everything in one.
Yes.
Yeah.
So every Sunday now my father would make me go play the record for him, One of my favorite songs was Skitter Davis.
Yeah.
And if you know that, country and western song, Jamaica was big on country music. And I used to play the component set. And one of my best friends, my next door neighbor, his name was Tyrone too.
Okay.
Tyrone Beckford. So there's Tyrone Beckford and Nigel Beckford. Rest in peace, Nigel. Me and Peter. And then you have Marlon. Rest in peace. That's my younger brother. He died like a couple years ago. And then Christopher is the older brother. And Sherry is the older sister. So we used to, Tyrone was a guy who naturally gifted on drums. He was playing concert when we were like 7 years old. He's never taught music.
Yeah.
Me a DJ, I'm a beat. You understand? So we kind of develop the musical, background and move into the cassette part of it. And when we go Spanish Town now, my auntie used to buy records. Go there and go on her, play, cassettes, play. You understand me, I say? Get introduced to some artists up there, Professor Nuts.
Okay.
Trilla you.
Yeah.
Trilla you now go even remember me. I mean, well, Trilla you be a mother from Spanish Town. Him even not gonna remember.
Yeah.
We used to walk from when we live out of Walks Road, go downtown Spanish Town. Yes, I say, and him be a mother house we used to go. I look up to them man, I say, Trilla you. Hey, we are taxing man. So the music now, like I met, the first time I met Matterhorn.
Yeah.
Him probably, when me tell him about it, he remember.
Yeah.
And even if you know him, they play inner city and him go to Westmorland go play. Seeing, and I sneak way. And that was it for me because Matterhorn was almost the same age, a little bit older than me. I think right now Matterhorn is about 5 years older than me. And if I see somebody in my kind of play a sound, like for the whole night, I think I messing up.
That was your real intro to seeing a selector playing a song. And worse said, as you said, he was younger at that time there. So it's almost like...
This was in the 80s, man. We are talking 80s, man. This is like... It's like you as a kid seeing Michael Jordan. Starstruck.
Yeah.
Although, you and him could probably be the same age, but it's like, wow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's when you knew you had... If he could do this, I could do this too.
Cling, cling. But to get the badness out of me, hard, brother. Oh, God, man. My auntie who died, rest in peace, Auntie Linda, she tried everything, bro. She is one person that could actually calm me down because she started teaching me about business, and it was interesting to me.
Okay.
She had a betting shop, a restaurant, as a barber shop beside it, and a grain store where they sell like... chicken feeding and all them stuff there. So, to kind of get my head off of the badness and stuff, because she didn't want me to go to garden, I go to Tivoli with my cousin them and the whole. Man, I have a whole family at Tivoli garden, man. Okay. She don't want me to go down there, so we there Walton Park Road and Hagley Park Road every day after school or something. If me go to school, when I left school at Stets, I would come at 3 miles and then walk from 3 miles up to Walton and Hagley Park Road and wait for she to carry home my evening time. And my auntie I say, yo, you have a change. And when I come back here, she beg me, brother. She cry tears, please. Nobody go up there with it. Do me a beg, and nobody with it. Just listen, man. Just don't come back down here and make them deport here. Get no trouble. And it's like I met Matterhorn like officially talk to him.
Yeah.
Because you know me and Squingy are coming from far.
Okay, but you I know, but they might not know. So, okay, so you met Tony Matterhorn. You seen Matterhorn playing the song, all right? So then how did Squingy get involved with this here?
Kind of the same way.
Yeah.
Kind of the same way as in Squingy then was on a different level of playing, brother. Mm-hmm. Like, yes, Matterhorn was but it's like, as we move and groove inside, and Squingy then may come with that fire juggling and, you know, the skinny youth around the sound, and the two of them, they used to call themselves twin back then. It was him and Glamour G.
Yes.
And a school dance, I go and see Squingy playing the brother. Okay. School dance. I said, Jesus, no sir, this done for me, this is it for me. No man, after that, I said, oh, me need to play a sound, man. Mm-hmm. So I used to see him, but, you know, just heal him up high and, you know what I mean? Yeah. If them I go, you know, hang out with him more time and talk to them. And when I migrated to Canada now is when like I really take the music serious now, and because I could afford to buy records this time. You know what I mean? Back in Jamaica, I have to play a sound or lift some box and then I make me play no sound.
Yeah. Okay, so you weren't playing no sound in Jamaica?
No, man, a cassette or a record, I mean, yeah, I play, brother. We hang out with the sound system, them and thing, man, I lift box a week, man. Which sound you got to play? Who for Eagle I broke? Yeah, man, somebody. Yeah? I mean, I didn't matter on a Squingy, brother. But, you know, Squingy kind of take me on his arm as his little brother. Yeah. You understand? So when I come back here, it was a simple transition. Like, it was a point where if you book Squingy to come back here to come play, you can't pick him up at the airport.
Okay.
No, man, the man says, Tyrone, come pick me up, man.
Yeah.
As soon as him land, you know, call the house phone number. My number was the easiest number to remember, 8283444. I him, yo, where you there? All right, me go ask someone. All right, me meet you over there. You know what I mean? I would have to take bus. Them time I live at my sister and I only black person on the street in a brother. So it was an easy transition. And when I came, I started before I even play soul to soul. We didn't even get the part of this. When I was in high school, I came here, went to high school. You know, then put us back. Because in Jamaica, I would be in third form, which I've been grade 11 here, right? So they're like, oh, well, the education system in Jamaica is not up to par with Canada. And time that me I do algebra a long time and finite maths and calculus, and me I say, huh? So they then tell us you have to go back and go night school in order for you to do enhanced classes. So I had to go to night school, summer school, pass summer school, then put me in an enhanced class, and you know what I mean? It's boring for me. Half the time in Madagascar school. Yeah. And I started my own sound. Okay. The first thing I played in Canada was my own sound. Yeah. So my mom used to give us like $50 a weekend. I used to walk around my area, be a white people, and buy records. Buy my first turntable, Bell Drive turntable. Yes, man.
What was the name of the song back then?
Supreme Syndicate. Supreme. Yo, don't laugh. I had Alton Ellis and Downbeat, boy. What you talking about? Bro, I voiced Alton Ellis and Downbeat.
Right. That's wild. Yeah.
Supreme Syndicate, bro. Yeah. I remember buying all these, and it was more R&B, hip-hop music I could get them time there. And then my stepfather realized that I love the music. He used to drive me to Eglinton, down at
Record Factory.
Record Factory right at Eglinton, and with this brother. We used to go down there every Saturday. Yeah. Seeing buy records down there, and you know, he might buy for him, and me have my own 45 case.
And what was your DJ name at that time there?
I never have one them time there. Yeah. I just Louis I work with, you see it? Yeah. And I started, I wasn't getting no bookings. I was just me and my friends. I said, cut here too. I wasn't a professional barber, you know, but I have a training friend. So, you know, if I'm a coolie here, so we go buy a shear, you know, and I say, yo, dog, try cut it here. You know, which time I shut the man haircut, right? Yeah, it's cut here. My mom can tell in the garage or in the basement or go off him, cut here. Yeah. And then I met, I think I met Maurice first. It would have been either Maurice or Bigger Boss. Yeah. I think it was Maurice. And his brother named DJ D-Rock, I think it was, from Mississauga. Camouflage Sound.
Okay.
So I don't know how he heard of me. I don't know if it was my stepfather told him or my mom, as his mom and my mom are good friends. And then he asked me if I wanted to come play his sound. So he did do a lot of parties in Malton then back then. So he used to do those Malton parties and, you know,
a lot of house parties.
Yeah, a lot of house parties, apartment parties. I did a couple of New Year's Eve party with them. It was more like I was doing all the work, but I felt like I was even getting no dollar fee. Dog. I mean, I was Vicks.
So you had your sound, but then you joined Camouflage.
Camouflage Sound. And then somebody told Bigger Boss about me, which is Fat Man. Everybody know him as Bigger Boss.
Yes.
His song used to call Fat Man International back then.
And at that time, he had Mississauga on
a lot, yes.
Mississauga Malton area.
I him that man. And then he draw from me now, and we start doing some dances out in Kitchener and those places, Mississauga, and I start playing a song with him.
Yeah.
He leads me now to Downbeat. So he said, we are going to jump in there. So how far we reach us now?
Yeah.
Remember, that was, what year was it? 90, I would have been about 94.
94 time.
When the first World Clash kept on.
I think that was 93, 94.
93, 94, yes. So I was playing Bigger Boss Sound and he was leaving to go to Texas.
Yeah.
And Tony Screw wanted the MC for the night.
Yeah.
To play at World Clash. Funniest thing is, Asha World from England.
Yes.
Soul to Soul representing Canada. Bass Odyssey from Jamaica. And Downbeat from New York.
Yes.
Remember me and Squingy, brother, you know?
Yeah.
Me I play a Downbeat, I play a Bass Odyssey.
So this was, how did you get to Downbeat now?
Bigger Boss.
Bigger Boss.
Introduced me to Tony Screw.
Because Tony Screw needed an MC, that night. And you were talking when you were on Bigger Boss at those times.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was talking and mixing, so even to mix and stuff.
Yeah.
It was Squingy taught me a little bit about the mixing part, you know, how to catch it and, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Manipulate the fader in and out, but it still wasn't connecting. It's really when I was on Maurice Camouflage Sound, Maurice used to teach me more, and then when I got my own turntable and I had one turntable and I borrowed one from Bigger Boss.
Yeah.
And Bigger Boss lend me a grip, you know, suitcase and a grip, a record, brother. Every day, muscle. Me I got to school for 8 o'clock, you know. Me up all night. I practiced till a week. And my mother say, yo, thank God. Because them time me bad enough already. Hey, me get suspended from school 30-something time, you know, Papa. Up here, you know, at Canada, you know. Yeah, man, a teacher said something bad about my mother one day. Man, I lift up the whole desk, man, our whole desk, and flick it over. How much
Music saved you.
Dog, music, honestly, music saved my life. Police come out of school for me now and they handcuff me and they rub my head cross every lock I go to the
Wow. So with the World Clash here, Downbeat, how did that work out that night? What do you remember about that night there?
The greatest night of my life. You know that song, everybody's calling your name.
Wayne Wonder.
I mean, I think they was out. Brother, the whole ceiling, because they look straight. That was at the flea market at Old Western Road.
Yes. I think it was Dr. Flea's.
I don't remember the name.
I know what you're talking about. It was down at the bottom there.
Yeah. Right. Old Western Road and somewhere down. I can't remember the exact street name, but then there's a flea market right there, and that's exactly where the party keep in at the flea market, and it ram.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what the hell I was doing.
Yeah.
Because I don't know none of Downbeat song them at that point. I have never heard of Downbeat sound to that point. So Squingy was just laughing like crazy. You know? First thing he do, I slap me on my big head, you know. Hey boy, what you do? I was like, yo, I had gun, bro. Because, like I said, every time Squingy reach Canada, and me and him apart, anybody know, you see me and Squingy all the time, and the little boy brings Squingy record box beside him, and me and him part 24/7. As soon as him reach, and me and him. So when him come and him, I say, all right, do your thing, man.
Yeah.
Yes, that. We came in second, though, I have to admit.
Okay.
Yeah, so Asha World first dropped out, then Soul to Soul, and then Bass Odyssey and Downbeat went to tune for tune.
And then Bass Odyssey won.
And it was a landslide, brother. And I'm like, dog, when the man dropped the everybody's calling, you hear first shot go blam. Yeah. Watching every blam blam blam. Squingy stop it and say, I have to play it again. The man say, yo, a man come up and say, wait boy, play back a song now. Squingy say, yeah man. Brother, the amount of shot we fire for that one song. And it was no how we are gonna recover, man. Everything we play was just them time massive so right. I remember, all right, for this description, people look right at the camera. Yeah. At this time, I was maybe about 4 feet tall. So the sound system, imagine the sound system is here, and all I could see is up there. So what they had to do was get the record box for me to stand on the record. I remember, man, yo, God, Bass Odyssey beat the living hell out of it, man. And then, in a few years, like Squingy and I, still link, and Bigger Bass moved to Texas. So I was kind of not playing any sound at the time for a while. Mm-hmm. When Squingy forward back, because there was a time in Toronto where it was Stone Love was running Canada.
100%.
Then it becomes Jam Rock. Mm-hmm. And then when Bass Odyssey land, it becomes Bass Odyssey City. Mm-hmm. It no matter if Stone Love and Jam Rock together via so Bass Odyssey dance ram. I just say historical fact. I don't know joke thing or disrespect no, but this is my people. This is my facts. This is my vantage point. May I tell you now? Mm-hmm. Bass Odyssey was running Canada in the early 90s like whoa, like no matter who no put up there. Mm-hmm. Bass Odyssey dance ram. You see me? Then that dance Victoria Park and Lawrence man behind the McDonald's or some man.
That's another, that's another flea market. That was another flea market place over there.
So you forget some of the day dance, but then I mean Squingy come in them, and I think Bass Odyssey, I think Black Cat, was it Black Cat? No, I think it was Metro Media. Yeah. And a man come in there with a shotgun.
What?
Yo, that bathroom with there, I go. Bro, history. I give you history, brother. Mm-hmm. See, it's like we were going to it was me, Squingy. I think Bonnie was there. Mm-hmm. Could have been Wally. I remember Sean was there. And we were going to Montreal. It was supposed to be a tour with Soul to Soul, Bass Odyssey, and I think Metro Media. Mm-hmm. And we're driving up there. Squingy, I said, yo, you gotta stay here, so, because maybe I miss out part in the car. So, this part here, our family part, we're getting now. Okay. Me and my mom couldn't get along. Mm-hmm. Like I said, and she didn't understand me. And I think I had so much hate built up for all that you understand? Mm-hmm. And she couldn't understand me because she has never grown up with me. Like, I remember going to basic school, my mom wasn't there. Mm-hmm. So, she came to Canada. It was out of my house kind of thing, like, kick out and, go to friend's house. And I went to to Atlanta. Okay. I used to play Super Gold. This was in the, I used to play Super Gold from Texas. Gold Teeth Super Gold. I asked him, man. Mm-hmm. A Gold Teeth send plane ticket for me. Mm-hmm. And I makes a boom and runway. This is before I started playing Soul to Soul. Mm-hmm.
What was your DJ name at this time here now?
Okay, Bigger Bass gave me a name. I think it was 90. This was probably 92 when the war was going on, and Canada was in there. So
the Gulf War.
At the time. Mm-hmm. So we had a friend named Basil. Big up Basil. I haven't seen him in so long. Mm-hmm. So Basil was part of Bigger Bass, on like the financier, mm-hmm. / best friend kind of thing. So their I guess their Army Ranger crew was, they have one part called Iron Camel and one called Iron Claw, right? So he decided to give me the name Iron Claw, right? I hate the name. Me a boy, I grew up in Jamaica, I have about 1 million names. Sharp man, Quarter Vial, Pizza man, Little man, Plumber. Make every name you can think in the book, me name them. Somebody give me a different name. Saint Elizabeth have me as what you call it, Technicolor and Shortman and Plumber Boy, and with that Westmorland you have one called Janavira, Picnic, Quarter Vial, Pizza Man, Half Pint. Everywhere I go, I have a different name. Spanish owner want a different name. I gotta give a different name I have. Everywhere I go. So I said, dog, I can't use my name then, brother. No, man, bigger boss say, Iron Claw, your name, man. I said, Jesus Christ, Iron Claw. All right, so we are going to work with Iron Claw. All right, cool. So at the time now, when I play Super Goal, Iron Claw me name.
Yeah.
Even when I play Soul to Soul, Iron Claw me name them time there. See? When I played Super Goal at Atlanta, you know, I clash all Stone Love, you know.
On Super Goal?
Oh, yeah, ask man. Ask Gold Teeth, man. Me play Atlanta and then shoot up all the dance. All right. Mostly, I swear, and everything. Police come in at the dance at Atlanta, arrest me off a stage for disturbing the peace.
What do you mean?
Me have the whole place a shake, brother. Out of nowhere, you see the police, them, the trooper, them, stage trooper, them walking and make like dance and the floor just clear. And then just come up on the stage, take the microphone out of my hand. Come with me.
Yeah.
I said, Jesus, yo, me almost got myself, brother. You understand? My mommy a youth, you know. This is the time I talk about. I don't even think I was 16 yet. Just keep up with me. You understand? It's like, me I get arrested at Atlanta when they bring me outside. It's like, are you the one in there causing this disturbance? I'm like, I'm only the DJ, man. I don't know what's going on. And they give me a warning. I said, listen, you can't, you know. So I said, all right. And they let me back inside and I get a hand core and I go back in there. Everybody's, the whole dance stopping already. And then take me out of the dance and the music stop. Everybody I walk out for me, I walk. So, you know, right out of the door, the police handcuffing everything. And then bring me back inside and, you know, say, all right, you know, you have to keep it down and Then me I play. I used to play at a club called The Gateway or The Gate. I used to open for like 2 Live Crew and all of them, brother.
Okay.
You there, man. Mostly. This is what I'm telling people. All this story here, nobody up here would know. Not even my own family, because them time I was living in Atlanta, a Super Gold Sound, a Gold Teeth house me used to live. Yeah. You understand? My family them know me there. My mother kicked me out and I just decided I run in a bubba. Me even want to get the story before me cross the bar there. Like, when I reach out the bar there, must like one way ticket, I buy up one bus, and them Greyhound, man. They even tell me say I need a return ticket, you know. I buy the one ticket, you know. I reach Detroit bar there and I catch a plane, go to Atlanta, and then custom man say, oh, so where's the return ticket? I say, I'm returning next week, man. The man says, so where's the ticket? Says, oh, my aunt is going to buy it from one, you know, to me to come back. You're not going. I said, but I'm returning and I have a plane ticket to catch him. You're not going. Yeah. I have a friend, it's a guy, Windsor University, and she makes a boom and me call her and she say, all right, take a taxi come our dorm, and I sleep at the dorm at night and call me aunt, because I have a grand-aunt, I have an aunt that live, a grand-aunt and an aunt that lives in Detroit. In Detroit, okay. Yeah, if you see them Muslim brown, like a white people them. So she came and picked me up in the morning and bring me over. No problem. So where you coming from? Oh, we coming from the casino. Drive right across, jump on it, got the airport, missed the plane. Me have to take bus from there, so go to Chicago. Sleep in a bus station at the bus station at Chicago. Because the train now work, and the train you take for going to the airport. Go to the airport, reach at the airport at Chicago, I don't have enough money to buy the plane ticket. Me go buy one food for eat, dog. I use too much money and can't buy the plane ticket to go to Atlanta. I talk to the girl and the girl say, I know where I get your body pass. Me and that girl became like, she give me a body pass, dog, and send me a wife with that pass. But no, now give me a wife with the body pass. Yes. You know. And that we used to call it back then, yeah? Before no come. And you get a pass to go to Atlanta and fly to Atlanta, Gold Teeth along there, you know what I mean? And my mom and her sister had some issues. And some talks had happened, and my sister called me and said, yo, come back to Canada because you don't want no people. I said, I'm going to send man come kill me. And reluctantly, I came back to Canada and I started playing Soul to Soul.
So how did you get to Soul to Soul then?
Squingy. Okay. So it was the tour that we're going to Montreal with. And the way up there, Squingy say, yo, you gotta stay in Canada. I say, yeah. I say, Rosa, brother this, see, wicked selector, I make him play a song. Just like that.
Yeah.
With like, about Kingston where they are drive going at our. And I say, yeah man, I can't do that, man, I can't. I say, no man, I make him play a song, man. I sold this all him for the play, man. I really say, yeah man, seriously man, I'm good and everything alright, man. I can't start all tonight, man. Just like that. I was on Soul to Soul.
Squingy got you to Soul to Soul.
Yeah, Squingy got with the Soul to Soul. Squingy basically is a reason why I'm on this kind of playing field, or I was on the playing field. Him set the path for me to reach to DJ TYRONE. Because I played Soul to Soul for a little bit. I think they were expanding.
Okay.
Tari and them was a part of it now.
Was Fabo. Ian there when you got there?
Just. Ian was about to leave.
Okay.
Yes, because I remember we had played a dance at 27 at Albion, him and Twitch kick off. Super Twitch. I know Super Twitch long time though. Remember me I skip out all for Matterhorn partner. Them time me and Matterhorn good now, you know. Super Twitch and Ian Mixmaster kick off. Remember there's a skating arena at the back of 20 right by 27 at Albion, yes. Brother. Behind the team where the team had there, so the factory used to be a skating arena.
Okay.
And there's a big dance I keep in there, Soul to Soul, Africa and all the other people, and Ian and him kick off and the man say, yo, Ian you had tight pants, you know. All dance mash up. That was it wasn't the last dance Ian played for Soul to Soul. So I was there when he was there, but I wasn't. It was him the man, and you know, it was. And this is my opinion. If anybody upset, I feel them business. I thought my story. I felt as if he never want me to be at the sound. That's a cool show that I got, right? I wasn't the first time. You're going to some history where I'm gonna show you how it was a struggle for me even playing in Canada. Okay. Because even while I was playing Soul to Soul, a lot of the sound them, you know what I mean? It's like you get shunned. They don't want you to play, or you have to go play early round, or.
Well, remember, you're playing the big bad Soul to Soul, which is the big heavy song. All
right. Alan Ladd started play a big dance late 90s, maybe 98, 99. Remember when we are talking about a 92, 93, 94, 95 come up when we are talking about from World Clash to playing with alongside Stone Love, the Jamrock, the Kilimanjaro, all these big dance. TYRONE been playing, Iron Claw been playing with these sounds from I'm a teenage, a baby. I stand up on a record box, I play a sound. See? So by the time I hear and watch your interview, when I hear a lot of these guys come up here and they're saying, oh, yeah man, I'm not big so. You were never in the arena. Because I don't remember seeing, and you can mention any names, they were never on a dance with Soul to Soul, Stone Love, Jamrock, Bass Odyssey, Killer Man. I've never seen them on any one of these sounds. But when they talk and they know who I am, because you can't forget the little sharp brother with the big head. And I like see you can't, because I mean, other than Steenie, I was a young, Steenie's older than I am. Yeah. So I was the youngest person at the time playing sound. Okay. Me know when Black Reaction came about. Black Reaction first dance was a club called Montego Bay at Dufferin and Eglinton.
Eglinton there.
They mean they play Montego Bay before Black Reaction, man. Okay. Me I play a club Montego Bay before Black Reaction started playing.
Montego Bay was like a 3-level kind of club.
Yes, man. Right now I think the McDonald's there and Tim Hortons or something like that right in that building there. So I think it was like 3 levels. You see me I say they were the young sound, the young gen of them were coming at the business and the man them couldn't juggle, brother. At that time, the only set of young youths them were, I was like, holy. There's a next youth named Casanova. He used to play a song called Eagle Force, I believe. Yes. Super K, and Fire Kid Steenie at the time, and they're older than I am. So I'm like, okay, finally. Like, you know what I mean? There were some young people, because then you talk about Ian Mixmaster now, you mentioned, and the Rory them and the Sky Juice. Those are who I was playing alongside of. Think about me, I say, at 17, 16 years old, I wasn't playing alongside my age group.
These are the big men of the sound business.
Could be my father.
Yeah.
Right?
And that's what was going on there. So even so then now, you're playing Soul to Soul. You're getting, because remember, Soul to Soul, they were promoting a lot of those big dances
Yes,
there
man.
also. Yeah.
Yeah, me I play upon them, man.
Yeah.
When Ian left Soul to Soul, I meet Bass, and me the man pan Soul to Soul.
So you and who else was playing? So Ian left, you and who else were playing Soul
It was
to Soul?
me and Rosa, and I think he brought in, Maffy came in, yeah, Maffy was there too. Ian, Junior, this youth named Junior Maffy, yeah. He had a young white youth named Radigan.
Yes.
A next youth named Blacker. But they came in after I was already there.
Okay.
So they saw me on Soul to Soul, right? Me and Maffy Junior Mafia is the reason why me get fired from Soul to Soul.
How long were you playing Soul to Soul for?
Gosh. It felt like forever, but probably about 2-3 years. About 3 years.
So it was a hot minute you're playing Soul to Soul for.
At least 3 years.
Yeah. So all those big dances and stuff you did. Was there any dance in particular you remember on Soul to Soul? This was a big dance?
Yeah, man. Whole heap, man.
Yeah.
Whole heap, man. I remember the first time Barry Salmon, Wayne Wonder, and Buju Banton came to Canada. Down at the club by, I think it was Dixie Road and Courtney Park. There's a club called...
I see that flyer in my mind right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did the after party, me and Stone Love.
Yeah.
And Billy Slaughter walk in. And Billy Slaughter say, yo, don't stop, man. Go and play out. Go on, yes, yo. And I deal with the crowd that wait. And Billy Slaughter say, yes, yo. But I juke them side. I say, yes, man. Play, man. Don't worry about me, man. Go and play. And I say, yeah. Stop. What?
Yeah.
Man. I think the biggest lesson I learned, and you have to understand, I was just going with the emotions. So Rosa would pass me the song and I would mix it and talk over it. But I wasn't understanding the craft as yet. Yes, I know the songs, but I wasn't understanding the art of playing the music and make people want to dance and enjoy themselves. The biggest lesson was when I went to Montreal.
Yeah.
It was they had the Jamaican Canadian Association thing in Montreal, and Soul to Soul, and probably about 10 different sound I play upon it. So we got there, and man them start playing beard up, play muscle. Every sound go up the Crystal, you name them, Little Thunder, everybody had dub plate. And I say, Rosa, pass me the bounty killer them now. I say, Rosa, hey boy, if it dead. Rosa say, sit down, man, and watch this. I say, Rosa, you're mad, man. I want to Rosa, man. I want to the old man, man. I saw me, I go on, I no brother. I say it to him, but in my head, I saw me, I say, want to the old man, man. You hey, Rosa, man, I play a beat, don't play that, you know, I play none. Rosa say, Iron Claw, just watch this. I said, yo, that me vex now. And I sit down, and Rosa makes a boom and play and play, let's go in on, let's get it on. Remember at this time, you know, everybody sit down. Nobody know on the dance floor because be a dub plate play and the big people, I mean, them suit and tie and big gown and dress. Nobody now dance. I mean, like there was somebody up there dance. Yeah. And them time maybe I talk about Pepper Seed days. Okay. Pepper Seed song, that's my biggest thing in the world. Rosa say, watch this. The man start with let's get it on. See, 2 people get up, 3 people get up. Dance floor start full up. So me get excited and get up. And Rosa said, no man, sit down man, let's watch.
Yeah.
Rosa play about 10 minutes, 15 minutes of bass soul music. Rosa makes a boom and start with disco. In play. Well, first I was afraid. I said, Jesus, and the crowd start now. And he said, come now. And give me the music and me start mixing. Brother, that was a life changer for DJ Tyrone. I started to understand now it wasn't about, because Squingy was dub plate clashing.
Yeah.
So Downbeat, dub plate clashing. Super Goal, Downbeat, all of them is just dub plate clashing. Soul to Soul now brought me to the disco era now. Because remember, if you know about Jamaican music, you have the root sound and you have the disco sound.
Yes.
Stone Lover disco sound, Kilimanjaro,
Rubber Dub,
Roots man sound. I mean? You understand? Soul to Soul a disco sound. So the transition was kind of hard because me I forward from where Squingy I say, yo, bound to kill up on the radio. Mm-hmm. Give me that dub plate. No. Mm-hmm. You understand too? Let's get it on. Mm-hmm. Like a virgin, and you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I said, the transition was kind of hard, but that was my first big lesson about the music, entertainment part of the music. Mm-hmm. Mostly from this, I'm going to look back. Seeing when me and Fabo and Mafi kick off, it was Cool C, Club Cool C.
Okay.
Seeing, all right. Me and people talk about Cool C. Remember I say Cool C that time, David, you know? No.
What?
No. Yeah, I'm stepdaughter, I'm David right now. That's the mother of my children.
Yeah.
Me and man talk about Cool C and forget that Tyrone is a play there. Iron Claw. Mm-hmm. Soul to Soul we are play there night. And me and Junior Mafia kick off because my night to play me and you named Petty because Soul to Soul had now become almost like corporate, almost like Stone Love. So we had Stone Love A, Soul to Soul A and Soul to Soul B. Mm-hmm. So you understand? So me and Petty are the A part of the sound now. So certain event that we are go play. So it was me mixing and Petty MCing. Petty used to play Leeds Unlimited.
Okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And when he left Jamaica and come to Canada, Soul to Soul him start play. Mm-hmm. So him with the MC and me mix. You understand? And Junior Mafia in the night now, me and him kick off because him want pass the record and I say, brother, I have this, don't worry. Mm-hmm. You're gonna confuse me. Me know what me I do. So me I go to the record box and me I mix, then him start, take off record for me and put down on him, then him I say, Mafia, that's cool, no, man. Then all of a sudden, Mafia want MC, him want mix. Somebody just get vexed and they say, the man, I give him one long bad word, one chuckload that hit come out from way back when I just stop all the record and them time they're still ignorant and everything. Mm-hmm. Fabo come up and say, how I go on? Someone will get suspended from around here, I say, I ring out your and yeah, man. But how I transition from Soul to Soul now, because I transitioned from Soul to Soul so slickly to Paradise.
Okay. You see, this is where the Tyrone that I know.
Remember now, these we're talking about 96, 97 now.
Yeah.
Right? See, so you see the timeline of me, I show you how it add up. Mm-hmm. Me never Tyrone it, Never Tyrone the ever yet.
Okay.
So in night when me and Fabo kick off, a Cool C. Mm-hmm. The next morning, me got Paradise. How me and Larry, me know Larry now. I used to be like when Larry have certain event, Valentine's, New Year's, Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. Soul to Soul used to go around and go play.
Yeah.
He always he was asked for me.
Okay.
Larry always say, send Sharp Brother, they come around there. Because I will just mix. I didn't have to do no talking. You know what I mean? Massive is moving along, this is Barry Salmon, very good to see if this went mix and people them love it. You know what I mean? Couldn't juggle the music and rare and good. So when me and Fabo kick off, me go Paradise the next morning and I say, Father Larry, here I go on. And him say, yeah, no problem. Can I start Saturday?
Yeah.
I'll be there, sir.
Okay, so then now when you got to Paradise, who were the other DJs in Paradise at that time there?
Lenny, one of the DJ, big up DJ Lenny. Mm-hmm. It's a older gentleman. He's like a father to me.
Okay.
Learn a lot from him because at one point it was just me playing the dancehall and him playing the R&B and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then if he wasn't there on certain occasion, I'll be play the entire night by myself. So I do the soca, the this, the that, and rare. I think Lenny's a Trini.
Okay.
Right, so when it comes to soca music, the record store that used to be down at Lawrence and Bellamy, I think it was.
Yeah.
Him used to own a record store there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's DJ Lenny right there. So it was me and Lenny, and then if there's times when sometimes there's Corey them, but Corey them, that's a Larry's son. Mm-hmm. They weren't really a serious DJ. Father Club, him could play some music more a while, but it was just me and DJ Lenny. Historical facts. We get fire from Paradise. Bro, so this was probably about a year in a Paradise now. So when I started Paradise, may I give you names so you can ask, Security Glenn.
Yes, man.
CJ. All of them was security at Paradise at the time. And we full up the parking lot. Yeah. Everybody parking in the parking lot to make it like something going on in there.
Yeah.
We would then play one record and go shoot 2 pool and run, go back, go play the next one. Nobody, brother. Until we do a Caravana weekend. It was a Caravana weekend and a bus load. I think it was Caravana, man. I'm pretty sure it was Caravana. Bus load of people from America pull up.
Okay.
Seeing. And I think they had breakfast at Paradise in the morning. And Larry said, yeah, man, party later on here and thing, Get there, and me and Lenny and we hold them in, man, and people used to just drive by and see what go on, and people stop because them see a whole bunch of people are going. So they pull up. We had probably about 250, 300 people a night there. Brother, I never played so much in my life, brother. I say, myself, I say, yo, we have to hold them people, Lenny. I have to hold this tonight, man.
Because it was a struggle to get people in the venue.
Paradise. Yes, because remember, the original Paradise used to be at Kipling and Dundas.
So the one that was over in Etobicoke.
You guys, that's the second Paradise. The first Paradise, a man kill him, kill a next man in there because him going to a club and see a man a wine for him wife. Yeah, the man wife got the club of Paradise. And in the Migla dance floor, a man must beg her a dance. I don't know if them have relation. But the story was the man a wine pan him a next man wife, and the man going there with a gun and shoot him in a Migla dance floor. And Paradise locked down. So they moved from there and brought it up to Atwell, where Etobicoke. So when I got there, nobody don't want to mess with Paradise because it was like a tainted name. I would have changed the name, but at the time I think David Kingston and Larry was business partners or however it was.
Is it the same? Are you talking David Kingston that used to play on the radio?
The same one. So he was part of Paradise. From what the story I heard, David Kingston was a part of Club Paradise.
That's the first I've ever heard.
Yeah, man. I think he was either the part owner or DJ. I don't know what he was, but he was part of the original Club Paradise.
Okay.
So I got there, nobody. I'll give you a story. You know why Tyrone become Tyrone? One brother named Alan Ladd. So we're struggling at Paradise, And I said, Ladd hand out some flyers for his birthday. I think he was doing it in Ulrich or one of them place there. And I said, yo, lad, play up on your dance now. You can't play a song. Man, go back to Paradise, go play for the African man, the white man, them around there, fool. Muslim. A big man, me go home and cry.
Yeah.
Dog, I practice a week. Come here, I say, I saw them have me. It's like, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking now, because remember, I grew up like at the border of Mississauga and Oakville. I was the only, actually, Nigel and us was the only black people living on our street. Where we live, the factory that built the Canadian Arm, I could look in the factory, right? Residential area. My neighbor to my left, she worked for Pat and Whitney that builds plane engine. She used to take me to the office for me to see how them build plane engine and test plane engine because being a pilot was my first love, not music. I've always wanted to fly a plane or fix plane and stuff, so I used to go with her on weekends. The one to my right, Don was in, what do you call it, Food and Magazine, whatever them, Fair Garden, or the best garden in the whole area. You know what I mean? Like, I live in area where we are the only, like, me and Nigel, them family, are the only black people live on our street. So I never seen Fire Kid. I never had their phone number. I never talked to Super K. I didn't know who Linda P was other than when we see him play a party. I never met Specs or Andrew. Bigger Boss is the only closest people, and Bigger Boss was living probably about 20 minutes, half an hour from where I live. You understand? So I didn't know none of these guys, Lad and them. I didn't know them, and they treated me like a stranger, like an outcast. When I was growing up, them man I deal with me wicked, brother. If one of them never want to party, me I play for one party, then come like that scan like one of them scan child, and me go on there and play and bust their head. The whole of them. Every one of them, I bust their head.
Because they thought you were just a club DJ playing Paradise.
Not even that. Even when I was playing Soul to Soul, they didn't want to play no dance with me. Even when I was playing Soul to Soul, if I say hi to them, they would be like, and kiss. I'm telling you, real talk. Even Mr. Blacks, brother. The first time I said hi to Mr. Blacks, now one of them let me get, I swear to God, a man to go be a mean, me I tell you that. He probably never even remember, but me as a youth at that time, it hurt my feelings because I playing like CM Club. You see me I say? And it was like, when me asked Alan Lad to play on his birthday party, the man said that to me, I don't think nothing. My mother kicked me out of the house a million times and it never hurt me as much as when he said that to me. See? And I went home and I stopped MCing. That's when I stopped MCing for good, like done with MCing. I don't know, I learned for mix, learned for select. And I went home and I studied. So I know bridge, bars, every friggin' thing about, you can think about mixing.
Understand the craft.
And I'm like putting it together. I start going to Record Palace. I'll be there. The record comes in on Thursday. I stay there until the record I'm forwarding. Because here Canada land, I think about 8 o'clock. And by about 10, 11 o'clock, the record reach. I have all the record before everybody is back. So all my lunch money, little pocket money, I used to work. I used to work at Chrysalis as a caterer. I used to cook for Monica Salis and them,
Okay.
You know what I talk about my chef life, brother. Yeah, man. Good chef, brother. Good. We work at Hard Rock Cafe at one point in a Sky Dome there. Yeah, man. We do all the odd jobs. Working, we call it there. Compare. We have a job with about the place, man. We have to ask some muscle, man. So, I save up all my money and I invested in buying records, buying my own record box and album box and stuff like that. You see me I say? And I go home and practice. I buy my own turntable, buy my own mixer, all them stuff there. But it felt as if none of them wanted to put me in the business. And this is the reason why I tell every young DJ that I meet, I always encourage them, I always trying to help them. Even when they turn around and diss you. Because I remember the feeling I got when Alan Ladd dissed me. I remember the feeling I felt when Mr. Blacks dissed me. The first time I met Steenie, I am one youth named Fata Walk. I heal him at a I think it was Focus nightclub. I one of them club there.
Yes.
It was heal him. And him give a heal and go through that. He wasn't even playing. I don't think he was playing Super Fresh at the time. It was before Super Fresh.
This is probably Tempo days.
I think he was transition between Tempo and Super Fresh.
Got you.
Them times there, because Fata was young them times. I think Fata was supposed to be in school them times there. We're young. So I felt like I was an outcast in the whole business, in the whole industry, because nobody would even try to book me or want me to play up on a dance. They would even say hi to me.
That's why.
See? And when me got Paradise and build Paradise from nobody, the Carabana weekend, and reach to about 300 people now consistently every week. Tari coming to Paradise, I follow them and tell Larry if he take me off for the Saturday night and put the same youth used to play Soul to Soul with me, when me used to be the mixer and him used to be the MC, put him into Paradise and take me off for Saturday night. Larry did that. Larry took me off for Saturday, put me on Friday. You understand? The reason why he left, because at that time now, this is mid-90s now, 97, or somewhere around there. I don't remember the exact year. He wanted, Larry was only paying 3 bills, $300, and he wanted more money than that. That's what he said to me.
Yeah.
He said, yo, Tyrone, me now stay around here because Larry now pay the money me want, and I have picnic for feed that Jamaican, so me I gotta move on, and the brother say, you want back, you can, Time I play on Friday and I'm struggling and I'm alone on it. Felt like I'm trying to build back up.
Yeah.
And these are all the obstacles that I had to overcome to build up myself. And me struggle the hell out and me alone in the Paradise again. They say hello and the whole place I go in, brother. Me alone in there.
So then the Saturday was steady-ish now.
Steady now.
The Friday
Steady.
now.
Dead. Nobody.
Was Epiphany around this time here?
Yes, Epiphany was going on.
That was the competition.
Epiphany was a competition. But remember, before I even reach Epiphany, I reach Legacy.
No, hold on.
Don't reach it.
Not you, you know. I just wanted to make
sure
that
itself was
club
there.
itself
Yes, man.
was still going on, because that was the biggest
competition for both.
Yeah, because that was the two West Indian clubs that was around and they were close by.
Yeah, I'm talking truth. Silently, two of them never even if they're talking in front, they're not talking in front of each other face. Them never even like competition between the two of them. From when me get because when me go up Epiphany go, I mean even when I reach a part there yet. Me go around there say it was feelings. You understand me? I say, oh, me go over there to go play and I. You understand? Me I talk my truth, you know, brother. Yeah. So who vex, I just saw you go. But when me go back to Paradise on a Saturday night now, I took it from that level because all I had to do was practice now. So my juggling now was from here to here. Not from here to here, no. From here. That's how the speed came in.
Anybody knows that, yeah, you play quick. Yeah.
They used to beg me. Yo, that bigger song come, man. Let go. I even missed part of the story with starting from scratch.
Okay, so you linked with scratch.
I know scratch from grade 9.
From grade 9?
When I just came to Canada.
Yeah.
My next door neighbor, the only black person that was living on my street, Nigel, knew of Scratch. Scratch used to DJ for a guy named as an artist. He got signed back then, man. Oh, what's his name? I think it's John J. or something like that.
Scratch got signed in the group. Dad got signed.
Scratch was a DJ, and the guy got signed. I was with them at the time. There was Yogi as a dancer, Robin, Nigel, and some other people was in there. So we were all in the group together. I mean, I go and let me had the manager around them. I want to some man. Boy, so I know Scratch even before that, because I used to go to his house. I remember when he was living down in Rathburn. I used to go to his house and watch Scratch and mix, and I was like, yo, how you do that, dog? Man say you can mix anything you want, man. You just, you have to just know the BPM, and I never hear them sing in my life, brother. I come from Jamaica where them flip over one record and play B-side and A-side. So he and the next brother named Carlos Marks taught me that fast mixing and all that, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So
I put that into my juggling when I went back on Saturday night at Paradise. You see what I say? Remember now, the dancehall world wasn't coming to Paradise. Paradise was the club where them say an African man and some fat white woman go around it. That was the
stigma on Club Paradise.
Yes.
Okay.
Until a couple of them forward around there and then go, no sir. I guess how we are going. Remember now, Paradise are going, but you have Stone Love dance, you have Jam Rock dance, you have this dance, you have all banquet, all party are going. Yes, when by time I would say about 97, 98, that's when it hit people and want them go, yeah, so we are going now. Everybody can dance our world, flip over to Paradise. And this was before even Tap crew and the whole of them crew they come about. Let me go your history this. I've never played in a dance with King Turbo.
What do you mean?
None of them time there. Man, when we die to Paradise now, left Paradise and go dance, go play. Never played on a dance. I think I've played on a dance, a couple of dances, Super Fresh. Me and lad. I didn't even call it a rivalry, because I think that lad hate the hell out of me.
Why is this though?
I think I came out of nowhere. And that's my opinion. I think he didn't respect me. I don't think he still respect me. Because I'll go to the point where Alan Lad tell me I can't play on him sound because I use laptop.
We didn't get there.
When I reach it yet.
Yeah.
You understand? And it's the same thing for a lot of the other sound them. I didn't know why. Me not play. Dance I keep downtown. Me had a man uptown in Paradise and them place there. Scratch them party. So how come then I dance our sound them? Because I never look at King Turbo as a dancer sound. I'm going to tell you why. Name 5 dance Kingturbo play with Stone Love, Jamrock, Bass Odyssey, Kilimanjaro.
They were okay. You see, like in the early part of the 90s, like the 91, 2,
Me I play Soul to Soul, Downbeat and then Soul to Soul after that. Where?
No, but what I'm saying, the early 90s at 1, 2, 3, possibly even up to 4, they were doing a lot until they really branched out and started doing a lot more of the urban thing. But that 1990, 91, 92, that's where Kingturbo, Red Flame, pre-Soul to Soul, before you're there, those sounds were in that mix. Until they decided to go.
I remember Linda P. Linda P played in Mississauga by Burnham Thorpe and Mavis. Now I'm gonna forget it, cause I saw this young kid mash up the place and a scratch, and the whole dance mash up. Me I said no sir. Hey, by the way, while all you hear me I talk about playing music, my mother don't know, you know. My mother don't know when me left out of the house at night time for go dance. My mother knows me play sound. Me used to sneak out my mother car, push it in a neutral and push it down the road. Mark the gas line, put back our gas in her car. And gonna dance. My mother don't know nothing about me playing dance same time, you know. Afterwards, you know, she say, you think me don't know your thief out the car? I mean, I say, no, I mean, it was good on the road. You understand me? I say? Because where I live, nobody knows I go dance, brother. No black people don't figure say I go dance. Nigel and family are Trini. So, me not have nobody if you say, oh, can we go dance?
Let's go dance.
When me link with my brethren Ian now, me don't want to tell Ian, me don't want to tell Magic Mark them, and nobody, because me don't want to go back to my mother. My mother will kill me with beating.
Yeah.
When it reached where Bigger Boss now, one I time now, in the early part, Bigger Boss used to come and say, Mommy glad that because my mom know Bigger Boss mom.
Okay.
Because Bigger Boss mom was the hairdresser in Mississauga, the number one. So my mother know Bigger Boss when my little pitney. So when him come at the house and come pick me up, my mama say, make sure you take care of my son, you know. I mean, Bigger Boss is the rule. But she don't know nothing other than that. When me play Maurice song, she thought it was just, you know, day party and Maurice, I'm a Christian people. And, you know what I mean? Yes, Miss Claudette, how are you today, Mr.? Yes, ma'am. It's not no ganja cliff in a mouth corner kind of Maurice I look and so she don't know that I was playing alongside Toto. So when she find out I kill, she want to kill me in a boba.
Because this time you're hot in paradise at this time here now.
When she find out about me playing just before me start Paradise, when she really find out, say, me I play Soul to Soul, because somebody told her she saw me, and she know Rosa, right? Because she says when she just come in and she got a disco party, a Rosa sound used to play and them something there, and I think one of her friend used to talk to Rosa back then or whatever. So she knew who Rosa was. So when she found out I was playing Soul to Soul, she said, "Careful, watch yourself," and blah blah blah. All them something. You see me I say? If you check the history of Canada, and most of the sound them you hear talk off them mouth, them are doing 99% of what me do. You want to debate it? Let's go.
Put something on the board and let's talk here, Tyrone.
Name one sound or one DJ Canada will run a club longer than I have. Name one.
Okay, you got that one.
Name one DJ or sound in Canada will run 2 clubs back to back. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. More than I have, or longer than I have.
Tyrone. Okay, so before we even dispute these facts, let's finish off this Paradise story here. Okay? How long were you in Paradise for?
Over 10 years, roughly.
That's how long you're over there. How long did it take for Paradise to build up?
Close to a year.
What, a year? So you got a good 8-9 years of a good run in Paradise.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I hate the way how it ended. It was unfortunate, and I go back to my childhood. So you see, if me and you are friends, and I did something to you, come and say it to me. I will talk to you and we'll talk it out. But you see, if you say something and I will stop talking to you forever, and I won't feel any way about it. That's just how my personality is. Reason being, I watched my best friend died. I never used to climb tree. I am the one who told my mom this story. So he lives across the road from my grandmother, and I said to him one day, "Go pick what do you call it? Star apple," and him go on the tree, reach for the star apple, and drop and broke him neck. And I shut down from everybody because up till now I still kind of blame myself because I felt like if I didn't tell him to do it, so any little thing I can shut down, and I just don't talk to you. That's just how I am. If it's even me one woman, me not talk to her for a year.
Yeah.
My dad said something that I didn't like. It's 3 years past. It's my younger brother that had to bring me over to the house. Basically, I was playing at Dream Weekend, and my brother that lives in Jamaica come and pick me up and say, "May I go up on the road?" and carry me by my father's house. And I didn't talk to him for like 3 years before that because he had said something that I didn't like. And believe me, it won't kill me inside because I have mastered that from a child. I've just shutting down and don't talk to people. So even when you hear the other part where we are going later, that happened, you notice I never responded. I never said nothing. I just move on from there.
How did the Paradise situation end then?
There was a meeting, and it was about money. It wasn't me that called the meeting. Lenny called the meeting. And them time that me a hot boy already ready to go up on the road go do my things. And me I said, "Lenny, tonight, man." I said, "Yeah, because we're supposed to get a raise every year or whatever it was." And we sat down and had the meeting, and it was, "Me nah give no BC money. If you don't like it, you have to come back." And that's the same reaction in my face. It was like, "What?" And I look at Lenny and I say, "All right, I it for me, brother." And he goes, "No, man." I said, "Nah, that's it for me." I left. I didn't even bother go up on the road anymore. I call Matterhorn. And I say, "Yo, done with Paradise, you know." I say, "Yeah, you idiot, man." I say, "Yeah, man, I'm explain what happened." And him say, "You sure?" I say, "Yeah, man, I'm good." I say, "You sure?" I say, "I'm good, brother."
Yeah.
Me go work at 9 to 5. Like, me not take them kind of disrespect because it would have been, I think every year we'd ask, we're supposed to get the raise, and it was, "Yo, I had to do this, or that had come up, or that had come up. Can't do that."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I understand because the law was fighting Larry hard, brother.
Yeah.
For who don't know, if it wasn't for Club Paradise, Larry, a lot of stuff wouldn't be able to done. Parties wouldn't be able to kept in Toronto.
The liquor license.
Yo, he put his neck on the block for our community and our culture. May I tell you that? See, so when the liquor board came down on him, and they're like, "Oh, you're only allowed to put 300 people," and at one point we have put almost 800 plus people, and we ram people in like a sardine in Paradise. And them said, "No, you're only allowed to put this amount of people unless you open this door, unless you cut this wall out, unless you do this, extend the bathroom, put more stall." And everything them do, them find a way around it and say, "Nope, you need to do this." So we cut the door. Okay, but you need to put a fence outside. You put the fence. Oh, the fence wasn't long enough or tall enough. They find another way of stopping Paradise. So when that happened, I understand the money part of the raise. I'm like, about it. At the time, I was working at Bell Express View too. So I was getting a paycheck from Bell Express View. I work in Paradise, and I was doing Epiphany, and I was doing other dancehall parties.
Okay, so you're at Epiphany and Paradise the same time?
Yeah, I was at both the same time. So I think I started Epiphany around 98, 99, somewhere around there. Because I remember I was at Bell Express View when I went there. Remember the club that used to be at Victoria Park and Eglinton at the back of the building there?
It was 560 HHMS, a couple different Tropical Nights or something, so yeah.
I left Tropical Nights when I think it was Concord. Some shooting they going out there. Yeah, most of me never hear so much. I cry, brother. I never know me they're going to make it out there. I left and go on a Paradise. Go on Epiphany and go talk to Phyllis. And she's like, okay, we can come back the Thursday. Watch this. Me and a bridging apart. I thought that was a bridging. We went to Epiphany the night after I left Tropical. Went to talk to Phyllis, no more than half an hour. Came back to the car, drove home, dropped him off. Reached at my house, my record box in the trunk was gone. They stole everything, brother. Muscle.
Yeah.
It was raining. I was looking in the car trunk and it was there. I dropped on the ground. I sat in the puddle. I would cry, because I work and I buy every record.
And this isn't hard drive. This isn't a laptop or anything. This is physical records. How am I going to get this back?
Bro.
Yeah.
I remember this time I play a Paradise already, you know. And Phyllis just tell me if I come audition the Thursday night. We pull up the Thursday night because them time it was Jakes and Joe Grind was a DJ, and the Thursday night was called Ladies Night. You know, the male stripper them is come in at the early part, come dance with the girl them, and you know, after about 11 o'clock party time. And she say, yeah man, come round there, come try it out, and you know what I mean? What me I go do? I got Record Palace and Bridget name Ian and Lord, I got Cosby, I forget his name, but Jesus, Mark.
Yeah.
And them hooked me up on some record. With the brother Scarborough, light skin brother, used to make the record box in him again. You know who, man? I used to make a whole record back. We call him Coffin back then.
Yes, guy.
He used to run song. What song he used to play again, man? I used to run song. Can't remember when near, man. Me trade an amplifier, a PV amplifier. I trade, I think it's a PV 800 amplifier for 2 record box. And Muscle, you remember back in the days you used to have those little white boxes, you put the record them in a hit nicely.
Like 25 of them, 25 records
in
the box, yeah?
Well, it was a 3 € record box. I just have enough to quarter 1 row. So me I walk with a big record box. With just a few records in a hit, man. And go back and buy out the whole of the album them and all them something, brother, and start back over again from scratch. Start over with nothing, brother. Every cent me have. Big up Merlin, because that girl at that time, you know, helped me out and make sure, say, you know what I mean? Get back my record them, and dog, I got Epiphany and I play the night, and them time the Joe Grind only want to play Sizzler and Capleton. But I be a woman in a party. So it was easy to play around and beat the crap out of him that night. So I just go in there and play a big girl song. Be a juggling thing. And DJ Jakes, by the time we call him Aristadler now, DJ Jakes' Ladies' Choice was, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, man, I did the hip hop and R&B. I'm going there and going there some dance, man, I start juggling, man. Put on a piece of blur now, juggling there, and the end of the night now, Phyllis, I say, yeah, what going on? Joe will kill me, you know, because I can't get the Friday, we can't get the Thursday, we have to go pick another night. I say, all right, which other night you have? I say, well, the more of a thing Friday, just fry fish and people come and buy fish, and you know, a couple people might stay. Jonathan Shaw was there playing. So yeah, you can, if you want, you can, you know. And how much I want, and I tell her a fee until he pick up me, I go want, you know, this amount. She's like, all right, no problem. First week, dog, me and Jonathan cousin married to my cousin, you know. Maybe I'm a vex with Jonathan, dog, and the night done, me say, oh, yeah, forward, we have a meeting. At this point, I remember me practicing, brother. Me put work in, me go listen to Scratch them play, when next boy I used to play, Jakes, the Stone Loves, the this, see? And we put in work, brother, and practice me over music for go, you know? I go there, Jonathan only I play old school music. I say, yo, brother, so you know new music. And at this point, by the way, I was in Flavor Pool. Me and starting from scratch and all the top DJs was in the hip hop R&B. I was only reggae, so-called reggae DJs. Because remember, at Paradise, I was playing everything. So when I went to Epiphany, Jonathan was only playing old school music, like 80s disco. So me I say, you don't have no new music? No, 1 and 2. You have no soca? No, soca can't play that. I say, why? So they always have this thing about Jamaica people don't like soca music. Where you get that from? So who named Byron Lee? You never got Carnival of Jamaica yet? So me always, So I said, no, man. So then the following week, I make sure I brought all the new hip-hop R&B, all the soca music, them. You understand? And me deal with the dance hall, and I say, okay, here's a hot song, them. Play them.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean? I started Epiphany, playing Epiphany when there was probably about 10 people in there.
So then now you're building another venue. Epiphany boss, and Phyllis not know this. Me make Phyllis make some business card for flyers. She print them some soca VIP flyers. And my cat got Bell Express view, I work a Bell. And when me do me sign my name on the card them and give it to people and say, yo, come out this week and write all the date when they forward. And the forward and the show them this man, get in for free and come at the club, man. Half a Bell, my friend them forward down there. Yeah.
You understand me? I say, people do the same thing what happen at Paradise. Drive by and see whole heap of car and just decide to stay. They go stop now because they then come and buy fish and festival and chicken wings and go. Music I play, song I beat now. This was, alright, for sure you no lie, this was when Flow, this was just before Flow came in existence. Because Larry was part of the reason why there's a Flow.
Okay.
Paradise, Larry lobby for that. Larry invested in that. And me and Jonathan Shaw play a DJ at Epiphany before Flow came around. What year Flow came around?
You got me on that one there. You know what I mean?
All right. So we're gonna show you all the history of me use all Girls Rush live to ear upon Flow. We never reach us yet. We make a boom now, we change the narrative there. So when Jonathan get the job at Flow, Jonathan Shaw say, yo, me done no.
Okay.
So I say, yeah, idiot, you know no sense. If it's upon Flow and we are playing, I say, now I'll get more money, fool. I mean, I say, but we I said to me, no, you got left now because in the image and Epiphany and playing on the big radio station, then what would have been better than that? No, you can't say to Philly, say, yo, I want a grand now and I play up on the radio, I can't tell everybody if you come to Epiphany and ram out. Him left. I think Jonathan left this week. 3 weeks later, you can't hold people in Epiphany. When I say ram, you think Paradise is ram? Epiphany coming like a sardine thing in a
on the Fridays.
Did you know I wasn't talking on the microphone them time? Remember me tell you, so me stop talking on the microphone. People, watch this. Who know about me in the 90s will know this. I never was talking on the microphone when I boss a Paradise or my boss Epiphany. I was just juggling music. So you were coming to the club and the most you might hear is Happy Birthday Susan, Last Call at the Bar. That's our code check. That was it. You now hear it. Yeah. It was juggling. It's music beating you. I brought that to Epiphany. That same juggling. When I start talking at Epiphany, Matterhorn. I wouldn't even talk about all the history when I know Matterhorn. I remember I know Matterhorn like personally now from mid-90s now, when we are bridging now,
Okay.
Mid-90s.
So this is you linked him back up when he came to Canada.
Yes. When he forward over here, so Canada.
Playing on King Addies at this time.
King Addies, I play them time there. See? I will start link. So I say, even, all right, remember the clash between King Addies and Bass Odyssey?
Yeah.
Lagia Kando. What year was that?
That was probably 95.
So you see him there at the dance? Me and Matterhorn and Lenny Hype got strip giant. Oi, me care. No, me a pervert. Yo, me care. Matterhorn and Lenny got a strip giant. On a, I think it was called Scanties, right in front of JCA.
Okay.
The strip giant.
Arrows Road there.
Arrows Road. Yeah, right, that's Arrows Road, right around the road from Epiphany.
Yeah.
I know the girl from around Epiphany days. I mean, I say, my friend in my dance, man. See, and she goes, okay. It's when the girl over saying, Matterhorn said, Jesus. Yeah. So she makes a boom and do some more tricks for Lenny. Matterhorn said, but you never do that for me. This was the same night of the dance now.
Yeah.
We literally would have been late for the dance if I never said, yo, let's go.
The man him in the strip club before the sound clash, boss.
Brother, all right. the dance was Saturday. Everybody reached here. I think it was either the Thursday or the Friday. I think it was Thursday because they had. If I'm not mistaken, them time the Air Canada was only flying certain days. I think the Thursday they came up. And me pick up Squingy from the airport. See, and we go. That time they must stay at the hotel right by Finch and 400 behind the police station. There, so at them hotel there we have them always book. I even tell about the time when they rob a red man around there from Jamrock. So yeah, all the history with me so still, you know. We have to go do the interview in about 4 different parts and you pick one segment and one area you want to talk about and we can give you yeah, so we did it. Alright, Matterhorn start talk when Matterhorn reach a hotel in my Babyface room they across the Squingy, Matterhorn and Lenny Squingy room there so Matterhorn room there so Lenny room up somewhere up at the top so Matterhorn start talk from about 9 o'clock. No joke, you know. From about 9 o'clock in the evening till 5 o'clock in the morning Matterhorn still a talking brother. Duffy nobody cuss me. Yo, I sit down at the side of the bed, lean on the wall and fall asleep and Matterhorn still attack. I wake up one night time and look Squingy asleep. Matterhorn still attack. Yo, Squingy said, Matterhorn, you can't stop chat, man. Matterhorn talk about the cow, the goat, the he, the she, everything in the world.
Yeah.
That's 90s now. Remember, you know the date what we are talking about for this dance. So you can't say I don't make up history. Lajia Kanda Banquet Hall, Bass Odyssey, King of These. This was after the one in Jamaica where the Bass Odyssey, King of These clash. You understand me? I said this is the Canadian version of it, or second part of it. Isaac met the dancer done early. Rest in peace, Isaac. Isaac come in and dance and tell them the people them can't get to outside.
Yes.
Yeah, history me I give you, man.
Yes, I remember now.
You remember that?
Yes.
Remember, I think a one round each sound playing or something like that, you know. How matter and I say, yo, wait till third round, you know. And B said,
Isaac said yes.
Yeah, man.
Told yes.
Did that mean?
Yes, I remember.
So we'd have to go into a long I don't know how long we have for this podcast, but we could go into the Paradise and the Epiphany branch of it now. So when we take Epiphany up now, Larry never like it. Big man thing. At one point Larry never talked to me for a little while. Until I think it was Fabo or somebody came and said, so why go on Larry just get tired of the money and even send on to him? What me? But I think he knows, Larry, Fabo know what's going on and then kind of just hinted to, you know, to make me know that something was wrong. So I said, but we not do nothing. Well, you know, Tyrone, him no run gone on place. And like, you know. So I said, but money have to make. You understand? So at one point, I was playing at I say Phyllis to interview up here. And Phyllis never mentioned my name. I said, but that don't make no sense, Phyllis. Because when you mention Epiphany Stress Free Friday, DJ TYRONE name I have to call. Black Reaction, when Phyllis called me and say, he want to put me in a rotation with other DJs to play around there. I say, Phyllis, keep your club. Me a big man, me can talk a truth. God truth me I tell you. Phyllis called me that I just after Natty Bricks and Paul Watson them did. And say, yo, we or me a player bring too much violence in them club. So they want to make me and Black Reaction rotation with Excel. Excel used to be running now. Cause I remember at one point me and when Jonathan Shaw left, me I play for a little bit by myself and then me bring in DJ Chief that used to play Baby Blue.
Yes.
So me and Chief around the night and me I talk about ram, like stinking ram. So we go into the part when I remember if you remember when Marv Brown bring Matterhorn to Toronto.
Top Cat. So that
Top Cat.
They were thing there because Matterhorn went through a couple of different stages.
Yes.
There was the Top Cat stage, there was a year stage, there was a Super Fresh, and I think
Super Fresh was first. if I'm not mistaken.
It was three camps because they were doing consistent caravan weekend. I think it might have been Marv first, you know.
Marv first. And Marv kept, because I can't remember the year exactly, so I'm asking if you can remember, because the reason why I started talking on the microphone now was when there was a dance that Marv brought him up here for, and the dance had gotten cancelled. I think Liquor Board had locked it off. And they came to Epiphany. And when he walked in, he goes, "Terry, you know talk with the microphone?" I said, "No, man." I said, "Yeah, mad, somebody dog talk." I said, "No, man, I'm going to talk, brother." And man said, "Yeah, fool." All right. Let me tell you, the song was hot them time there. Kuya, 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 when you see me with the fire. Kuya. Well, there is nothing for you to worry about. The fire on you upright. When I'm going to jam, them sang them here juggling Matterhorn coming in the night. And the man said, "Oh, top of the microphone." I said, "No, man, I'm good, man." And he grabbed the microphone. And it was, Epiphany was here, Matterhorn bring it here. Like, what I mean say, turn over, every song we play, we had girls on the reel. Every time you have to bring the DJ booth out of the DJ booth and put a stage out there front, you know. Okay. We had people hang off on the stage. Girl do some sitting in a Epiphany in the ram and you can't move. Dancer queen, what's your name there? And mash up in you know, Carlton, you wall them ram. And Matterhorn said, "Oh, you have to start talk by the microphone, dog." And I said, "Yo." And the whole reason was because of Alan Ladd. The whole reason why I stopped talking on the microphone because of Alan Ladd dissed me. I make so no one picture my light higher me if I play a Stone Love dance. My Victoria Long Weekend. Me Bill Cosby was on the dance. And him say, Bill Cosby come on me. You know, I used to do 1 and 2 talk, but I wasn't doing enough. And him Cosby say, "Yo, just close your eyes, man, and look up in the ceiling. And just think about what I say and just say it." I swear. Yeah, I swear.
So it was really Matterhorn and Cosby that really gave you that push to really...
To MC. Billy Slaughter pushed me to play more tune because Billy Slaughter was like, "Yo," and these are my young days because Slaughter used to trade Stone Love hip-hop and R&B for dancehall music. Remember Malcolm X. Malcolm X is the one who gave me Bad Man Not Just Like Girl, all them song there.
Yeah.
And Malcolm X gave me them song there on 45 and I give him 12-inch hip hop and R&B song.
Yeah.
Yes, I say so. I was getting the inspiration from Stone Love, Billy Slaughter, Malcolm X. Me and Malcolm X was like this. See? And Slaughter always tell me, say, "Tyrone, and about the talking now, don't even worry about the music selection. If the music I select right, and people I love the vibe you bring, them I go dance and enjoy themselves, brother." Yes, I say, them I tell me about when them go to Europe go play and be a white people and one Rasta man in there and the man I play some reggae song where I'm never hear in their life. I've never heard these songs and the place I go crazy for them. And when he explained that to me, that's when I kind of say, "Okay, you know what, I'm not worried about the talking. Just find music and juggle it and make it make sense, make it talk, you know what I mean?" So, and then the speed, brother, that I was doing them at, all right, now they do the speed juggling, but it doesn't make sense. I hear a lot of these guys do the speed juggling now, but the song doesn't make sense that they're speed juggling with. It not talk, it not make a conversation. When me a juggle it back then, it'll make sense if you talk about bad man not just like girl. You know what I mean? There's a next, you know what I mean? Song
it's
that
more
follow up
badness
with.
type of.
Yeah, you cut them and go through cause certain thing you don't want to hold too long, you know. You understand me? I said, no, then just do it just because. I remember I'm doing this on 45 people, not laptop or CD yet. Me fast on 45. Yeah, my finger them is bleeding, brother. Me I dig them in a record box.
Move.
What?
Yeah.
I think one of my most memorable moments at Epiphany, when they shot the security guard. Yeah. And it's so ironic, me and Phyllis fall out over stupidness. because I think it was a money part too. She can't say anything she wants, but me I tell her a money part, man. Because then me I charge more. And them time the black reaction, we hold a 250 or 3 and come in the complain, but me want more. Yeah, I thought, well, me want all $800,000 them time there. Enough man I still hold 250 and 2 bills. No, lie me, I tell you, you got shoot. You see me I say? And when the black reaction in, I think reaction was in there for a few months, then they called me back when Phyllis got arrested or whatever her situation was. And them, it was me, Chama, Fabo, a whole bunch of man up on the phone. I tried to convince me to forward back in them. I said, yo, if you pay me 8 bills, I'll come back in there. And I said, yeah, man. End of the night, them give me, I think they give me like 3 or 4 bills. I'm telling them if I got do it somewhere with them mama and sitting and, you know, because I'm even now filter, you see. And just dash that way and say, oh, I'll never go back around there.
And then this is now when you're on. So did you, when you left Epiphany, did you start promoting dances at this time, or what was
I
your
was
next?
doing, you know, funny enough, I was doing dances, but I was doing small events. I wasn't doing the Girls Rush side of events. The first all way to is Shines I talk about. Shines all way to me first keep at a Paradise. And he saw the flyer and asked me to be a part of it. See? At this I start. On my birthday, if you go, you can show my ID. On my birthday weekend, that party kept from the first time he kept.
All white.
Yeah. Alright. Me and Shines not talk for about 2-3 years because of that. Because the second year him called me and said, yeah, Mr. T, well, you know me I go do me one all white, you know. So I say, what? I say, yeah, man. But me I go do it pan the same weekend too, you know. Huh? So me I say, you know, when I no filter them time there, you see me? I must say, I'm going to go back to Paradise and me and Larry I talk about it, and Larry I say, oh, don't worry about it, man. Just do something else. Just, you know what I mean? That same, the year that he was keeping it, July 1st weekend falls on a weekend. So Larry says, take July 1st weekend and do your birthday there. So just come up with something else. You know what I mean? Me I get Paradise for free anyway. I'm just pay security and done. So I say, all right. So I came up with the yellow and white concept. Me know you go on to the Girls Rush part. That was early 2000. People may have a history for going away. Him never remember. He didn't remember because he was an intricate part of the rise of Girls Rush. Put it that way.
When was the first time you did Girls Rush?
2001. So, we're done with the Epiphany part. And
what happened? Okay, so then with Epiphany, because you said you basically left Epiphany.
Yeah, I left because the same situation. I mean, like, at the end of the day, I can't talk into the camera to the young youth that may come up. You have a whole standard, brother. And the situation in Canada right now is because the reason why we don't get the money we're supposed to get is because some of the so-called big name selectors are still playing for peanuts. You understand? You have a whole standard. This is a gift that you have. You understand? It's a skill that you have, just like a basketball player, football player. Music is still a skill and an art and a gift. If you master it and you're on that level, you should be getting what's due to Caesar. But you have selectors who are in this industry that are still, say, so-called number one, that are still paying for $250. So if you're a young DJ, how much are you supposed to get? You understand? Without calling any names, I've seen DJs in Toronto here get 10 grand to play at a party. And the dancehall sound, I get 3 bills. I'm not lie to you. Realist thing. So back then I learned, and it was starting from scratch, who said to me, yo, standard youth. See, I'm a watch. You so in a way idolize Scratch in terms of business. You understand? And when we make some woman give Phyllis a price, or even Larry, and I think it was hurtful the way how they did it. And I think it's because I was young. Because remember now, I play a Paradise before me supposed to be in there. I give her my age. But just know, you understand? Supposed to be in there. but we are DJing there and we had ram out the place. But I feel as if I didn't get the respect that I deserve, because if me, I do this job and I bring people into your establishment, hold them every weekend. Remember, it's not your liquor that you're selling that's holding the people them. It's not the security guard at the front door that's holding the people them. It's the music. Therefore, I have a big part in your company, in your nightclub. Make me happy now, man. Real talk. You understand me? I say, why everybody else get what I'm supposed to get, and me after they fight for peanuts? And when you supposed to give me the steak, you gotta tell me, say, boy, you gotta put somebody else in there, because me bring it to that level now, so it's okay for you to make some woman kick me out. You understand me? I say? And I didn't like that. And like me tell her from earlier on, the way me is, me can walk away from any situation. Me walk away from both situation and didn't look back. I didn't go back around there and go beg for a job and say, oh, please bring me back. Nah, me rather go work a 9 to 5. You understand? Country me come from, and not name pride. Me go take a forklift and go to the work I'm to you. You understand me? I say?
Make it happen.
See? So, at 2000, Matterhorn was supposed to play New Year's Eve. And the dance, something happened. I think the dance got cancelled. I think he would, I don't remember what happened. I think it's because he had lost his visa. Right? So, again, remember me and Matterhorn used to talk every flipping day. I don't know me get sitting in the car we call Jamaica. We talk, me and Matterhorn talk almost every day. So he'd come and say, yo, we had a New Year's Eve. So I say, oh, Paradise and Epiphany. I was doing both clubs in one night.
Okay.
So I would do countdown at one club, drive to the next club, play one round, go back to the next club, because I wanted to make sure, you know, because Larry, I say, Paradise, me start from first, home me got Epiphany, but New Year's up on Friday, brother. So New Year's Eve, me normally play Epiphany on Friday, so I forgot it. And I mean, so for try to make it, you know? So me, you know what I'm saying? So we had the New Year's Day. So, probably Paradise now, I do. I'm saying, yo, keep a party now. I mean, I say, what's Stone Love there New Year's Eve, brother? And now I'm going to make no sense. I say, yo, just do it, man. I go to Picture Man Lider. I say, Lady, Matterhorn want me do. Sorry. Matterhorn want me do New Year's Day party, you know. Lider say, oh, idiot, you're mad. Stone Love there. If you know me, that's a challenge. I go to the light shop and I call Matterhorn and say, all right, yeah, man, I go do it. Him say, all right, just tell me, you know, the details and, yeah, just do your thing, man. I say, like that, I'm enough to do it, so I go do it. That's just me. I'm competitive, you know. As much as you see me there, you're quiet, I'm very competitive. So he goes, I call, what's that guy name again that does flyers from out here? Rasta youth. Exodus. I call Exodus for the flyer. Exodus quote me, I think, about $3,000 for the flyer. Because I didn't want a regular flyer. I wanted the folded flyers. So I want 2 4x6 flyers. I need to be folded. And I say, oh, what if I money that for them flyers, man? Nobody now do them flyers. That dog just hold a 5x8, no, man. I said, nah. I said, all right, no disrespect, all right, cool. But because I was keeping parties before, sorry, I cover my motor, me attack. So because I was keeping parties before, I kind of know Ticket Gateway Tony. Tony had a girl that used to work there named Jody, a white girl, remember she? I call Jody, I said, Jody, where you going? I said, oh, Tyrone, what's up? Say, give me a code for this flyers. I want a folding flyer. Remember, nobody in the dance hall and no folding flyers, no must like be a big ugly flyer them time.
That was Singer, that was Printing Press there.
Printing Press. That was right beside Twilight there, so when they move on that side. Jody's like, okay, that's so cool that, yeah, man, I could do that. So she's like, all right, let me give me about half an hour, so let me think about it, and blah, blah, blah. She come back and she says, I could do it for about $900, $1,000. It's okay, let's do it. Right? She's like, oh, I have a wicked picture of Matterhorn, because I told her the concept and everything else. The name Girls Rush, my friend Nadine, I haven't spoken to her in 18 years. You probably remember Nadine. She used to go party, short girl.
Sounds so familiar. Yes,
yeah, man. You know her. She and her other friend is a Paris. 2 girls. She go sound clash. All them things there. She quiet them, man. Me and Nadine was like Me not talk about somebody me sleep with, like my sister that day. I went up on the phone for the whole night now, come here and say, yo, when me call this party? Mostly probably go through about 1 million names, brother. And I don't remember, I think it was the show, Rush Hour or something. And I said, we say girl galore, and we say, because we had tried to do something about girls, because at the time, remember, Matterhorn and the girl, them gifting them. So I said, oh, jeez, I'm crying, what we call it? And I say, Girls Rush. And she says, okay, give me some more. Let's think about some more first. And we talk about some more, and she goes, no, I like Girls Rush better. Yeah. And I say, yeah, sure. I say, all right, Girls Rush, I write it down. Next morning, I call Jody, yo, Girls Rush. I do the flyer and thing. Muslim, you never heard this before. I look at the camera and tell you. The first Girls Rush, I got robbed about $30,000. What? People. Suppose me tell you who robbed me. Remember, I don't hold nothing for nobody now, because I'm in a fridge now, I don't hold nothing. Picture man lied.
What happened here, Tyrone?
Are the biggest scam, not even Nigerian bad like him. So, them time me and Pally apart, you know. Pally famous, so you know when I come back on the interview, Pally a dance, and my video can show you Pally a dance, you know. And Pally can go and like say, Pally member say, me I use a par first. You say, me I use a par, yeah. Pally, the night of the party, my bridge and I work the door for me. See, what's name again? Kirk. I'll collect the ticket, I'm at the door. My sister and the truck, I sell the ticket. For me to reach a son. The day of the party, you know, after we settle everything with Matterhorn. Matterhorn couldn't come Canada. Matterhorn couldn't go America. Matterhorn and the immigration officer of Jamaica kick off, and Matterhorn them time they tell the woman we go run up in the mama back way, side way, front way, and all kind of sitting, you know, man. Matterhorn, yo, dog, you're wicked in a brother, all if I sit, you put me through, you know. So, I know a federal prosecutor, friend, and she gave me a number. Can't talk certain thing. I sent Matterhorn from Jamaica, Christmas, I think it was Christmas Eve, to England. Flying to England, flying from England, New Year's Eve, come to Canada, and had to Canada would not accept him unless he has a return ticket back to Jamaica. That ticket cost over $5,000 for that round trip. Remember, you know, me I work Epiphany, Paradise, and Bell at the time, you know. So I'm a life savings, you know, me I use, you know, brother. So me had some. I was fortunate to have some people in my life. So this one bank lady, I used to have all this cash and stuff on me, and she said, "Why don't you open a GIC account?" What that? That's why people teach your kids about financial literacy. It's very, very important. I did not know what GIC was. I didn't even know what it stands for. What that day? She said, "Don't worry. Put your money in there, lock it in for 6 months, a year, however you want to lock it in for." At one point, I have like 4 GIC, you know, like $5,000 each, you know. I play a party, and you know what I mean? Every 2 weeks, every month, I put in that in a GIC. So I cash in like 3 GIC to do Girls Rush, you know. A Bass nightclub. Anyhow, we booked the place. Danny Bass, Carl Cole did the sound system for us in there. Security, police, I think security was Glenn them, same way, right? The night of the party now, Matterhorn at the hotel, out at Dixie Road and 401 there. And my big sister now, she live in Atlanta, Sherry, was working in the truck. Muslim walk out of the venue about 10 something. Dressed like a dress pussy now. You know me, a jeans and t-shirt me wearing now. The night I dress. I look outside Muslim. I just see truck alone out there and the security. Muslim. I don't know. My heart drop out, like drop a ground. I crawl up the ground behind me. I drive, go over the hotel, go pick up Matterhorn. I knock the door. I just start cry. Remember, Matterhorn my brother, you know, so at this time, him, you know, him say, "What happened?" Say, yo, there's nobody there, bro. Matterhorn say, yo, no worry about nothing, man. If you don't make nothing, just so you go. So me I say, but people are come, man. No watch no face, man. I say, Matterhorn, not even one somebody, brother. Nobody at all at the club, brother. The man said, Tyrone, people are going to do them, man. No worry about nothing, man. Mm-hmm. Time about something to 11 now. So time him dressed now, no? And we make some man pick up him record them and thing, and then we'll bring in dub plate because of my record box. Alright, pause this for 1 second. You remember and recall that I was the one who used to mix for Matterhorn?
Yes.
You recall that Ron Nelson used to bun me out every week on a radio station with 88.1 and talk about who is this guy DJ Tyrone? Every time you see Stone Love or Matterhorn or these, I don't see Black Reaction, I don't see King Turbo, I don't see all these guys. It's always this guy named DJ Tyrone. Who is this guy? He doesn't even own a sound system. It's just DJ Tyrone and Matterhorn. And you remember that? Remember, say, me used to mix a Matterhorn. Mm-hmm. When Matterhorn reach, a Matterhorn just walk it in the box or in Vice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of walk with the microphone. I only reach and get microphone. I just invite him walk with and some dub plate and Tyrone. Where you go? Start slow jam then. All right, go on. Mm-hmm. Me lead. You understand? And just look over and see what song them can Matterhorn fast. One thing Matterhorn no music and no fool with him, you know. Matterhorn no music. You might go on like him no music. So I put on a record, him know how come you make him speech and Lego music. Mm-hmm. Boom. So I reach at the venue now, I reach a line long. A piece more, piece up myself, and I said, Jesus! So watch this now. So we crack at the door, I collect a ticket them now and walk in. And I say, lie outside. I say, we are door at the door. No, man, so watch I make everything alright, man. Mm-hmm. The squad here turn up at the door too. You know, I go inside. Yeah, man. Just like, you know, wait until people come in. So I didn't pick up on nothing. Mm-hmm. So I'm inside now, and them time there, you know, we are street youth now, but we quiet. You understand? Probably we did the other part of the year with that. So, me get a message now. Say, Lied want to talk to me. Lied, say somebody out the door a sell fake ticket. So me I say, fake ticket? So, me go to the door now and say, yo, who out the door sell fake ticket? And me blaze and thing, brother. Walk guy do a police out there, everything. I'm the fence. And I say, yo, officer, is anybody out here selling fake tickets? And it's like, nah, some guys down the corner around there is doing some transaction, but we don't know what it is. Mm-hmm. So me and my bridge and walk around there, and when I see nobody, what Lie did, Picture Man lied. Sold fake tickets at the door, printed his own tickets at the door. Squaddy was standing at the door to collect the tickets. So what they did is told Kirk, so go look outside because somebody out the door sell ticket, and him Squaddy will stand up here and take the ticket and frame. Every ticket that was sold from my truck, he put them in this box, and everything that Lied sell, Squaddy put enough for him, bro. You know who bust the whole secret? Andrew Tapatap were dead. Andrew say, yo, I said, dirty Lied out the door a thief you. Lied out the door sell fare ticket, but just buy 2 tickets for him.
I can't believe this.
I swear to God, man. Swear to God on my life. See it? All right. It got so bad that it was going to escalate to a level of life or death situation, and a Larry talk it down. Mm-hmm. We in a paradise and talk I make. Larry says no. Larry says, Tyrone, don't. Matterhorn, no. Don't. You know what I mean? Don't be you. Everybody gonna know. Just leave it alone. Just do better next time. Mm-hmm. Just know what not to do next time. That's how that squash. It reached a point where Stone Love got involved. I had meeting with whole heap of big leaders in our community. I had sat down at a restaurant and had meeting with them because that's how bad it escalated. You didn't even know nothing about this.
No.
It was bad. Mm-hmm. You understand? Me can't say certain thing, but just know it was. You understand? And we squashed it that night. See? But I lost a lot of money that night. See? We make so boom. it was sad because he was the first, other than when Matterhorn said must keep a dance, he was the first person I told. He was the first person that said don't do it.
Yeah.
Right? And he was the one who robbed me. And me and Light used to be friends.
I can't believe this.
Real talk, man.
Yeah.
Real talk. A lot of people goes, Tyrone was lucky, but nobody ever saw the groundwork. I never slept. I think I lost about 30 pounds back then because everywhere there's a pan and knock, them say Jamaica, every pan and knock, me reach there.
Have to be.
Flyers. Me in a people apartment building, hand out flyers. Restaurants, grocery store, everywhere. Flyers, poster.
No, because the thing here, the first one was Bass.
Yes.
When did you get down to now Cool House?
Okay, so the second one we went to Karma. So Karma nightclub used to be at the hotel by Carlin View there. Yes. So just up the road from Bass nightclub. It was probably been about Caravana time or a little bit after Caravana. I called Scratch. And I said, yo, Mark, I'm doing a New Year's Day party, right? And I want you to play here for me. And he goes, New Year's Day? But he go at them time and say, yeah, man, we did good, like, you know. And I explained to him and him said, all right, who you have on it? I said, you know, Tony Matterhorn and you, and I was going to link Dr. J and, you know what I mean? Do like reggae meets hip-hop meets soca music. Flo was doing Live to Ear on the same night that we were going to do the Girls Rush. And then the other night, I think they had Kiss. So they were spending money. So Scratch says, don't keep it in a banquet hall or back to base because the people that he would bring won't go to those venues. I have to bring it to a neutral ground. And he goes, hold on, give me 2 minutes, I'll call you back. Scratch called the owner of Karma, and a Trini youth. I think he passed away last year or something, a couple of years now. He called him and said, for Tyrone, come back, and he goes, okay, the owner of the club is on a call. I tell him everything, you're good. I said, for real? He's like, yeah, man, don't worry, I got you. Went to Karma nightclub. Bro, Live to Ear on Flow, Girls Rush, New Year's Day. Here's a history, people. He recorded it. Now, I hear people bigging up themselves. I thought they're the first people to use CD to promote a dance. Lie. This was 2002. Musclehead recorded Girls Rush at Karma nightclub. Gave me the CD and says, yo, at that time you're like, I could print some CDs for you, I could print some more for you if you want, you edited one version was raw and one was clean. You printed 200 CDs. That's what I use to propel Girls Rush the following year, where they had to lock down the entire airport strip. They broke out every window in the freaking people them hotel front door. That was when the club changed from Karma to Jade.
Yes.
We end up, and then the following year I moved it to York Event Theater. It got worse. I kept that Girls Rush with $100.
What do you mean?
I walk into the venue. I think Warner had kept a party in there, Wayne Warner.
It was either all white or all black, because that's where he would be doing the things too. Yeah.
And I was like, I said, daddy party, and I say, all right. I made about a month, I don't remember how long after I went back to the venue, and I said to them, hey, are you guys booked for January 1st, the day after New Year's Eve? Like, nah, we have I think it was a Persian party or something like that, New Year's Eve, always do good, 2 floors. Yeah. Sometimes we use it downstairs. It probably was about 1,900 people. I said, 1,900 people? He said, you can fit 1,900? Of course. He showed me the whole building. Brother, the place was beautiful. Muscle. I had $100 for me. I make a man write me a receipt. and give him a deposit. The man charged me $1,000 for the venue. I gave him $100 the day. Man say, I said, you sure you can fit night? He said, we're licensed for night, man.
Yeah.
All the floors. I said, okay, no problem. Leading up to it now, we go there now and we do the proper contract now and give him 50% of the deposit and everything else. And him say, all right, we're good. So he might tell me, say, oh, I'm just going to have, I think he said 5 security. I said, no. He said, trust me, we have done Warner Party in here. We do all these big events and we don't need more than 5, 6. The problem was Ian Epiphany. So Ian was doing Capital event and I was doing York event. Same night. The security company that they were using was running thin, so because they had to be doing both events. So Ian dragged most about 8 security and left me with 5. So I said to the owner, I said, listen, I can bring some security. I need you to have more security, please. He says, oh, I'll talk to my guys. He made me meet with the security company. Mostly I sat down with the security company, I explained to them, I said, you're going to need some more guys. Man says, nah, man, I bring the bigger guys here. Don't worry. You know, we got this, man. You know, I said, brother, just how much more is going to cost you? He's like, oh, it's not, bro, believe me, we can handle it, man. Muscle. Me and Matterhorn went, got to the venue about 6 o'clock. Rosa Sound hook up in there.
Okay.
Soul to soul. We're bringing the boxes upstairs, hooking up sound system because they might tell me, say, I can't use them like a speaker that I seal it. And I said, no. Can't happen. Yeah. It was starting from scratch. I think Bandit, Matterhorn, I can't remember who else was on there. I can't remember the exact lineup. About 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, I went downstairs to get something in my car, and there was about 80 to 100 people outside. I go, what you guys do here? We're not open till 10. Yeah. Okay, can we buy tickets now and go and come back? I'm like, okay. Yes. I sold the tickets at the door. Yeah. I go inside and I say, Matterhorn, people at the door line up, you know. You man say, like, yeah, I tell that. We did sound check. We leave the venue about maybe 9 o'clock. We leave the venue. When we got outside, the lineup is around the building. At 9 o'clock, the lineup is around the York Event Theatre in the parking lot. There's lineup. I said, Matterhorn, I can't go away.
We're getting this now.
Bro, Danny Ming Yang, because I had asked Danny to have some security and standby for me, just in case. You know what I mean? I know we're going to need them. And I had a rental truck. And I said, okay, bring Matterhorn to the closest hotel. Here's some money, check him in, make him change up and things, because he just came from the airport. So all right. Because I couldn't leave. I gave Danny my house key. I said, okay, get my clothes. I got bed upstairs at York event. They had shower and dressing room and everything in there already. Me nah leave, because this not look good. Most of me not talk about 200 people now, you know. Me talk like 500, 600,000 people in the out the door, you know. People. By 10:30, 11 o'clock, the club was locked down. I already have 1,900 people in there. I asked him how much ticket he sold.
Boss.
Before the event, I sold 1,500 tickets and I stopped. I said, I'm not selling no more other than the ones I sold outside at the venue. That was the tickets that's supposed to be sold at the door. I sold some of them outside that 50 tickets that I sold in the early part. Muscle. By 11 o'clock, the club, police. Whose fault is this?
What?
Remember, they had ambulance, fire truck, tow truck. They lock off the whole of Young and Eglinton, brother. The whole street was completely locked off. There was guys in party van. What are you talking about, brother? Ron Nelson video it. He was on his site the longest while because he was... And I don't know what me do Ron Nelson, you know, because me rate Ron Nelson, but for some reason Ron Nelson had a hatred for me for it, and I don't know why. Because he went on Reggae Mania He posted the venue, the whole. Remember, it was on Global TV, it was on City TV.
This is when it went completely out of control.
Yes. Breaking news, promoter oversold venue and chaos on the street of Young and people running up and down. And I said, Jesus Christ. I ran there and put it out there as his Tyrone fault. Remember, I have 400 people can fit in there without a ticket. Saying so, I think Gail was helping me at the door at one point because the people I'm supposed to work the door never even show up, then couldn't get inside. And I said, Jesus, what am I gonna do? Start improvise. You know what I mean? So I said, all right, who never got inside, I'll give back them ticket. I think I gave back roughly about 300 tickets. I lost a lot of friends because of Girls Rush. And pause from where we are. People don't understand what you have to do to make these events become successful, right? And the sacrifice that you make. I was walking on the street handing out flyers, and somebody I know said, yo, beg you a ticket for Girls Rush now? And I said, brother, I don't have one ticket on me. Reason being, I didn't pick up the ticket yet from them thing we're using Comtex. And I never pick up the ticket yet. So I couldn't give him one. And a beer suck your this and suck your that and me a this and me a that. And me I said, but me not have no ticket to give you. We're doing pre-flyers, brother. You understand me? I said, and it's like, when Ron Nelson did that, who did already hate me? Because them never get that ticket. Just made it worse. Missy all Nana and some other girl I talk about, hey, Tyrone is irresponsible and I can't believe you do stuff like this and blah blah blah, you know people gonna be. Remember, you know, it's a venue for 1,900 people, Musclehead. Only thing that was bigger than that was
Cool House. You know what I mean?
Where did we go the next year?
Cool House.
What happened at Cool House next year?
Let's get into Cool. But even before we get into Cool House now, when did Gary Up and Live Entertainment fit into the whole of this picture?
So we met Gary, I think it was the York Event Dance. We met him at the mall. His friend Tessa knows Matterhorn, and her mom knows Matterhorn. So we're in Eaton Center, I think it was. I think it was Eaton Center. And we're looking for some clothes to buy because me always last minute. So me wait till the appointed day if you go buy clothes. Anybody know me? Because I'm thinking about everything else except me.
Yeah.
Like I literally will wear a jeans and t-shirt and some dirty crepe go in a me own party. That's me. I don't care about me. I just long as I don't come on my party and enjoy myself, that's me. So we're in there and Tessa come and say, hey, Matterhorn, where go on? And Tony know her and thing and he introduced Gary. That's how we know Gary.
Yeah.
You understand? So me and Matterhorn met Gary the same day, the same time in a...
Okay, because if I don't... But again, it's just my mind. I thought that Matterhorn and Gary Link was something from a long time ago. Yeah.
He knew me and Matterhorn the same time. I met in a Yardale Mall. So we know him.
All right, let's go to Cool House here now. I'll tell you this now. Since we're sitting here, I could say this is years after the fact. Years. You are the first promoter I've ever given $10,000 cash from ticket sales. Ever. And that record stood for years upon years upon years. You see, Girls Rush, I remember when you came and you said, yo, look, here's 250 tickets. I said, what am I supposed to... Tyrone said, yo, don't worry. Here's the tickets. We'll link just now. You see, when the heat turned on, boss, and we sold all the tickets, I said, Tyrone, I need some more. He said, yo, bro, I don't have any more.
Because everything was strategized. Like, I when I'm doing business, I'm obsessed. So I had my own home at the time, my own house, live by myself. I used to walk around the whole house in a circle. Me alone in the house, you know. I walk around and I'm trying to think of every little thing that I can think of, including where to place the tickets. So you were dealing with the Malvern side, but then Galloway, I had Sunrise. Down the road on the side, the next Sunrise. Around the summit, have somebody else. And I'm thinking about, okay, where the population of people who are going to come to this event, how can I make it easy for them to pull up and buy tickets? What you sold was probably half of what Sunrise at Galloway sold.
Crazy.
Because you sold out first. Reason why I didn't have no ticket to give you because I dropped. And Cool House, I got blamed for it. It got rammed quickly because Charles charged me $5,000 for Cool House. He said, come in and deal with whatever, I sign the contract for $5,000. About maybe a week before Christmas. Yeah, it was close to Christmas weekend. He called me and says, hey, how's the ticket sales going? Because I just want to make sure, we have enough security and everything for you. So I said, I'm about 1,600 tickets. He goes, well, you have those tickets? I'm like, no, I sold about that. I should be about 2,000 by the end of this week. He goes, you sold 1,500 tickets. I said, yeah. I said, don't worry, I'll make it past 2,000. He goes, I'm keeping New Year's Eve and I haven't sold 10. To me, I said, okay, so you want me to stop? He said, okay, I'm going to have, I think it was Jeff or whoever called me back, whatever, right? Organized security. We went from $5,000 to $15,000. Here, how me get figured up. Financial literacy, we need it in our community. Remember, I didn't have my mother to help me, my father, my sister. I was doing this by myself. Every cent that went into Girls Rush, me. I borrowed about $2,000 from a friend of mine because I was going to buy a Matterhorn ticket. But I'm going to give you the situation why. I had deposited the money at Square One in TD Canada Trust because I had all the money we were talking about plus in my car. I was driving a Toyota, I think it was a Honda car where the window would even wind up. This is me. I'm comfortable in my skin. Me can buy Bentley, Benz, and you know what we're talking about. I'm okay driving a Honda car. I look around and I say, really mad enough. So I was waiting for this girl for a ticket sale. I'll never forget, 15 tickets she buy for Girls Rush. She live across the street from Square One. And when she buy the ticket, I go in at Square One to deposit the money. Never say how much, but just put it this. She, as a black girl, said our own people are fuck up. She did it like 5 times the amount of money she account out. So one mind, you feel like somebody has steer upon you. So one mind also, I'm a look around. There's 3 police officers stand behind me. I say, what you ask like this now? I say, what is now upon my soul, father? So, she's like, oh, can you come over here with me? She came go in our room, police them come and lock the door. Where did I get this money from? So I said, I'm a promoter, I'm keeping an event and these are for my ticket sale. I just sold like 15 tickets outside right now. But why do you have all this money? Where am I supposed to put it? I can't leave it in my house. I don't want anybody to break into my house. I figure more or less put it in here. They froze my account for, I think, 2 weeks. Remember now that this was just before Christmas. The problem is this. I have to give Cool House $15,000 and they wouldn't open the door until they get every red cent. I try everywhere I think if I could. Same night, Nikki Hype going on camera because picture Lady Lisa, because at this time now, I'm thinking on a different level. Picture Lady Lisa lied and them was coming to parties and taking pictures for free. And it's 150% profit. I have to find the venue, promote the venue, keep the event, pay for entertainment, security, and everything else. You walk into my event and you make 150% profit. If I wanted a picture, I have to pay you for it. Or you take one little cheesy one and give me and say, yeah man, hold this. And you're gone. I just went from $5,000 to $15,000 overnight. And I'm like, what the hell? Mm-hmm. I said, anybody want to come in have to pay. And if she want to come in and take pictures, she have to pay this amount. Nikki said, oh, there. Me have the camera, me have a video, so I don't want to misquote her. Mm-hmm. My video can show you, straight up in the video and say it. And it hurt me to my core, because me and Nikki are friends. Mm-hmm. And I say, but nobody don't see when me I go through. Nobody don't realize that me can't even get me own money if you pay for the venue. Nobody don't realize Cool House put security at the box office to make sure that each time I make a certain amount of money, it goes and go pay upstairs. Mm-hmm. You understand? And if I didn't do that, there was no party. At that point, I don't want to hear say about Picture Lady Lisa. I don't want to hear about Picture Man Live. I don't want to hear none of it. You understand? What them name again? I saw their name on the flyers like a while. Mm-hmm. They used to do pictures.
Foresight.
Mm-hmm. I had print backdrop. I think it was the following year I'd print the backdrop for them, and they had come and they do the thing there. The first night we went to Cool House, I cried, you know. Somebody pulled the back door and the security caught them. He pulled out a gun, shot himself, and shot his brethren.
Yes. I forgot about that part.
They went in the taxi, mm-hmm. and the taxi man locked the door and come out, and police come catch them. Everybody run up and down. Mm-hmm. You know who them blame?
Good Tyrone.
Remember, you know, Rodeo and White Boy, them got Cool House and Ian Epiphany and all them go down there and say, yo, do not give Tyrone your venue anymore. Me can talk. Me a big man. Anybody not like me, I say, can do what them feel like. They told Oren, Charles and all of them, do not give me the venue because my people are going to come shoot up the venue. Mm-hmm. You understand me? I say, Aaron Hastings I call the View and tell the View, say, be a gunman or come over there and shoot up the whole place. Remember, and all them things I go through, you know, as a youth. I tell you from then, and I don't know, nothing new to me. Mm-hmm. You get me? I say, where people, for some reason, it's like, me not supposed to be successful. And it's not just strangers, family too. Mm-hmm. You understand? When we go Cool House and them blame me and say, yo, Charles say, don't worry about it. Charles called me and said, yeah, what you going to do? Next year you want the venue, you have to open 2 rooms. Cool House and another room.
I think that's when you did Orange Room.
Yeah, I go and like it, I remember them something, man. We do a soca room, Dr. J and Ray and blah, blah. Come on, man.
Mm-hmm. New Year's Day, boss. That was the... Girls Rush was the... That's how you started your year.
Me a 40 something. Do the maths how old I was. Mm-hmm. Remember, me alone I do this. So when a person say, me a this and that because I'm going to give you a free ticket. But look at it this way, and this was when I did the second Girls Rush, starting from scratch, said this to me. I told him I'm going to print 200 tickets to give out, so I'm probably going to have maybe about 800 people at the party. He goes, you going to print what? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have some friends I have to give some ticket to. And he break it down for me. Each ticket is valued $40. 200 times 40 is how much?
8,000.
He said, you have $8,000 to give away? So I said, but me not give away $8,000, brother. A man say, yeah. If each person take that ticket and sell it to somebody else, they make $40. Mm-hmm. That means the value of that paper, he says that the $20 bill what you have at the bank is the same thing as a ticket. Its value is $20. The ticket value is $40. Mm-hmm. So if you take 200 of those, $40, and give it out, it's $40 you're giving to somebody. Yes, you scratch a mash up my head right now, dog. What you tell me say right now, brother? Yeah. A fool will take me for scratch. Man say, Tyrone, you just gave away how much $1,000? So I look at things now and start thinking on a different level. Mm-hmm. He says, people coming to your event because of the brand, because of you, what you bring to the table, right? And I said, okay, Makes sense. You see, the minute me do something, I say, all right, me not give it 200 tickets anymore, no. But if me know muscle and me a muscle roll and, you know, me have an extra one, mix up my squeeze muscle one and if a girl me know from long time and, you know what I mean, I say, yeah, give me a half price ticket, me rather take half than nothing at all. Mm-hmm. You understand me, I say? So I start doing that now. People start banting me. But the problem was, Girls Rush wasn't just dancehall people. You know what I'm talking about.
This was an amalgamation of everybody inside the venue, you know what I mean? It had a heavy dose of dancehall, yeah, because Matterhorn was the headliner.
King of dancehall.
But it had, starting from scratch, it had
Dr. J,
Bandit, it had
Baby U.
Mm-hmm. And then you would have like the Black Reactions, the Fire Kids.
Yes.
But it was an amalgamation of everybody. This is how we're starting the year.
Do you know that most of the selectors used to cuss me and talk all kind of shit because I put them on him? Mm-hmm. I mean, I say, yo, but me give everybody a try. The first time Mystic Sound go up on a dance, a Girls Rush. You know which one go up on? I'm sure you know you remember nothing. Karma Nightclub. That was the second Girls Rush. Mystic Sound was on.
Mystic was on it.
Military on the first one. Mm-hmm. Super 7. Baby Blue.
Yes.
Tony Matterhorn.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
A man say, how you put Mystic on? Who them boy there? Mm-hmm. Mystic up to this day has never even turned around and party with him keep, even in birthday party or even child's bar mitzvah. He never call me yet and say, yo, Tyrone, you know me I keep a little thing more and put it on. Mm-hmm. Remember, Rebel Tone play a Girls Rush.
This was right after they won
World Clash.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Remember me and Newbie fall out over that money argument, you know. Then when I have talk, big man talk, brother. When remember me and Newbie are par, you know, me and Newbie are bridging. When Newbie win the World Clash, when Newbie reach Canada, Newbie, I think a Pally house, I think I drop off Pally or something like that. Mm-hmm. Over Pally side, and him stop and show me the trophy and everything. And I say, yo, you know my money can't be the same like some man money in a Tyrone. I said, don't worry about nothing, man. Yeah, we got this, brother. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. The night, big up Tamara, cause after Girls Rush now, we have to do the payout now and stuff. I'm going to meet him now, Eglinton and Dufferin. Eglinton and Oakwood by Crystals. Them time there, I think I had put aside, I think $500 for Newbie night. And I meet him. And I say, what kind of monkey money this? So I said, talk to me, man, how you did? Man say, yo, I'm a world class champion, not less than 2,500 US. So I say, what you say? Mm-hmm. Tamara say, Tyrone up here, I'm not making up. And I say, no, man. Yo, I swear Tamara cried that night in the car. I swear she cried. Mm-hmm. And I said, don't worry about it. Now I make no man kill me over chum change. I make some man count it out and pay him. And I say, yeah, man, don't spend it one place though. And that was the last time I hired Rebel Tone. Now I talk the truth. That's how it is. You know? I mean, if anybody get offended, this is my personal view. This is my vantage point of the situation. You understand me? I say, and then you hear say, boy, Tyrone this and Tyrone that. I mean, I say, if we or me look on things, if me and you are friend muscle, and me help you get to one level, how come you can't help me get to the next level?
You take care of me, I take care of you, everybody's happy.
Remember, you never pay me for me play a dance. You could then go buy a dub plate for cut World Clash, you know. Me play for free. You never come play back for me for free. Me they pay you. But you still turn around and say, oh, me not play. You understand me? I say?
And you already have the target on your back because a lot of people aren't really linking. So, okay. So then that, no. Girls Rush is going and good. What happened with you and Matterhorn now? Because, okay, before we even go down that road there, what I felt at first was an issue, when I seen that issue come up was, I figured, you know what happened? Once you build this event around one individual, this left you vulnerable. But then now you telling the story that you guys came up with this dance, now it made sense. Because I thought it was just, you're the promoter, you say, okay, let me hire my friend, and I'll keep hiring my friend. I didn't know this was something you guys basically came up with together.
So he he initially, like I said, called me and said if I wanted to do it, right? And I did it. But other than that, he doesn't know how his plane ticket purchase, venues, nothing. At the end of the day, what Matterhorn get, nobody else I can ever give him them kind of money there. Never. And him can tell you that. You understand me? I said, so it was never a money issue with him. Me and Matterhorn have fights over the year, man. Me and Matterhorn are Gary house one day cost about 6 hours straight. The amount is a truckload of SE we are talk about and everything. When I talk about just now, you know. And it was, I think it was from York Event Theatre. No, it was from the first schoolhouse. And I was telling him I didn't want him. No, it was York Event. I didn't want him to play hip-hop, R&B, the funky music because I had Scratch there. And Scratch was upset with me. So I was saying to him like, yo, bro, all I want you to do is play dancehall music. I don't want you to care about nothing else. You can't tell me. I said, beep out them bad. Sorry, I apologize, people. So we have had argument. This SE Muma part, a regular sitting for me and him, cuss about that and do that. I was at the house. I think Gary is the first person that tell me that, yo, you link Matterhorn. I said, boy, I said, boy, I might come a girls rush, you know. So I pick up the phone and call him, and me and Yellow was still there. Put him on speaker. I say, yo, me, say, you don't come a girls rush, I go on. This was, the fires didn't even reprinted yet. I say, let me know if you're forward or you're not forward. He said, no, man. How you hear that from? I said, that me here, but Gary will tell me. And I say, my girls rush, where I keep it? Tim say, like it up a cool house already and blah, blah, blah. And I say, all right. I said, I know when the ticket buy. I say, all right, I buy a ticket tomorrow. When I get it, we buy it earlier, I get it cheaper. New Year's Eve, I call him. And I say, all right, your flight, I leave this, here's the itinerary, blah, blah, blah. My cousin will pick you up at the airport. Time me, Diane, Yellow, and somebody else was at my house at night. I think Jolie was there. And him say, yo, me nah bother coming now. So I say, well, me ask you already, brother, if you never do forward, why you never tell me? Because remember now, exactly what you were thinking about. I was thinking about the same thing. And the first person that said that to me was, I think it was Richie Feelings. Seeing? And if you notice, I brought Ding Dong.
Yes.
If you notice, I brought Steely Bashment. I brought Super Twitch. I brought the whole Black Bling crew. If you notice, I start implementing different things into it. Dr. J starting from scratch, Baby U, The Bandit. So I kind of make it, as much as it's a dancehall heavy, it feels smooth. You understand?
It's urban dancehall.
Urban dancehall. You understand? So when we bring Ding Dong, I think I brought Ding Dong twice. Black Blingers, when they mash up Cool House and up on the stage and run up and down and like garbage bin and one bag or something, it kind of made it doesn't feel like it was built around one person, right? The reason why it got out of hand, so I want to call a name. Call Matterhorn. After the girls, after he said, New Year's Eve, says, now come and I say, oh, Jesus Christ, I'm going to know. Because I just leave him as the headliner this year. I'm doing a Cool House. He never showed up. He's not showing up. Already pay for the venue, already everything else. Already I charge people them ticket there. Pay for coming night. Okay, we'll carry on. I'll make people know he's not here. About 2 o'clock go on and say, you know, Matterhorn not coming, whatever. About a week later, me get a call, say, Matterhorn, this me a Jamaica. So I say, what? I say, yeah, can I write something on Facebook about him? I said, me? Write something at this Matterhorn? Yeah, the person says, you just write it on Facebook not too long ago. I say, me there, a restaurant, me there, me and Jolie and Yellow, across from Hong Sing with it. Me say, me not have no computer with me, them not have a smartphone yet. How the hell me write something upon that? You get me? I say, what are you talking about? And it went from, oh, Tyrone forget gunshot. I mean, I say, but me and you are bridging from 19 or long. If a girl call you and tell you, say, me say something or you see something on Facebook, the first thing if you do as a bridging, pick up the phone and call me. Me not care about the SE, mama. Me and you don't do that. We have a chocolate and that we give to each other all the time. You pick up the phone and you say, yo, what go on? What kind of, yeah, you understand me? I say, me not, you know what I mean? Brr. Then you don't get to understand, say, I never did that. It wasn't me. I'm not even close to a computer or nowhere else. So I wasn't mad about the S part. I was disappointed more so that he actually listened to somebody who had a vendetta against me and, you know, hear my side of it, figure out there and talk. So when people, me watch Steenie, me watch all the sound them up here, so they put on mic and them talk all them. Me got dance 2 weeks after that happened. I have my hoodie on and I dance and hear man talk. But I say, Matterhorn, this some Steenie talk that by the microphone right up. I think it was Steels and Pine Valley area there across the road. I think it was Olymp Banquet if I'm not mistaken. And Jeff, I the only one who recognized him meeting up in the corner. And Jeff come over and say, yo, you good? I say, yeah, man, I'm good, man. I say, no worry about nothing, brother. I saw Majesty. See, man, Majesty just talk with the in mind, brother. You don't have to worry about me. I say, I'm not worry about that, brother. Saying I've never, this is like the first time I really talk about this. And it hurt me, dog. Like, my mother couldn't kick me out a million times, box me down on anything, and it wouldn't hurt me as much as this because you could have easily well called me and say something.
But what was his thing there? What was his excuse for not coming in the first place?
He wanted to give, as quarantine, he wanted to give Girls Rush a pause because the way how I envision it, right? Girls Rush at this time, I wanted starting from scratch to be starting from scratch. Come there and play the hip-hop. I didn't want Matterhorn to play the hip-hop or the soca songs because I hire soca DJs and hip-hop songs, which would have been easier for him because now you don't have to play nothing but dancehall. You get me? I say, so if you wanted to play 2 rounds of dancehall, it's up to you. You understand? Whoever I put on there, if it's a Steenie or whatever, they play a 1 round or whatever, and the rest of the night is between you starting from scratch, Dr. J or the bandit, whoever is playing soca music at that time, right? And he is saying no, he wants to play the. Remember, when we leave Uptown, there's like a separation in a sense where Uptown banquet hall party you'd play. I'm wiser now, slow jams and the built up for that. When we go downtown, we had a different fan base of soca people, young people. Like this is a 25, 26-year-old, 30-year-old. I brought Matterhorn to a different audience.
Urban dancehall.
Urban scene. Like this scene, you will never get Uptown at a banquet hall. And I can prove that. History Dance keep, and History Dance have never seen the numbers of Girls Rush. 99% of the people that goes to Girls Rush, I watch a video and see Lady Hilly in Girls Rush and she look out of place because the people who are standing around her is not her normal crowd. You understand? And this was cool also when Nitro played. You understand me? I say I watch people from dancehall scenes stand up there and if they're not there with their friends, they look out of places like this. And meanwhile, the young girl them around them are going, woo, them can't dance like we. But they having a great time because they always want to see Matterhorn or they always want to have a party like this. But it was always kept in a quote unquote underground place where them scared to go. So bringing it to Cool House, we bring dancehall downtown, and the downtown people them will go there, and then the dancehall people them come there too. You understand me? I say, but we lost a lot of dancehall people, but gain a lot of urban people. You see me? So the handful of dancehall people that really comes to Girls Rush, they were outnumbered by soca people alone. Me I tell you that. Me have the video them. Me have every video for all of them. Big G has some of them for me still. I find one of them there. You understand me? I say, so to me, this was the highlight of Matterhorn in Canada, because there's no Marv brought Matterhorn numbers, but the numbers that Girls Rush brought Matterhorn and the look that he got from it, he have never gotten that look anymore.
No, that Girls Rush time, it was a different segment. As, again, I'll say it again. It was urban dancehall. These are the majority of the people that were going to Cool House. You wouldn't find these people in a banquet hall.
You wouldn't see them at Shangri-La or in one of them banquet halls. So come on, muscle man. Let's be honest, brother.
And remember, I could only speak this because I stood up and I was selling tickets. So I could say, hold on, this is a different set of people that's really coming to buy these tickets.
Yeah.
It's a different group. These people love dancehall, but they're not going uptown to a banquet hall to go experience. You know who that crowd is? When you go to Redemption.
Redemption. That's it.
You understand?
Because that's the only crowd that would ever get those kind of people, or that look, that would, you know what I mean? Those young people that love the reggae music. And my neighbor, fully Pakistani, like full Pakistani, speak everything, family. I be reggae music in playing yard. Not even Bob Marley bun ganja like him. You understand? At that time. And he would not go around the corner to a banquet hall party. But when I kept it downtown, him and his girl and his sister was there. You understand what I'm saying? So they felt comfortable going to where I brought Girls Rush to. You get me? So me and Matterhorn, we have never spoken about it, about what happened. We're good. We're friends. We talk. I mean, I think the first time we really talk, about 2 years after it happened, Gary had kept his birthday party that flop in a Brampton banquet hall and bring, I think, Super Twitch and some other people or whatever, Black Chan, whoever, Matterhorn and some other people in there at the party. And me and Jolie went there to actually see, you know what I mean? I'm standing here. Go ahead, you know what I mean? Say what you need to say, right? And it was, what go on, Big T, DJ TYRONE. And it was never an argument, you know what I mean? Come on him, say hi to Jolie, come and heal me, hug shoulder, you know? And we good, never said anything else. I would say this. Opportunist people. So you see, what Gary was doing is feeding that narrative, that yes man attitude, and not saying to him, yo, what you did was F up. Because if Gary, if you talk it truth, when he keep him birthday party at Sound Emporium, the owner gave Gary the basement to keep Matterhorn birthday party. I called the owner when Gary come and say get Sound Emporium. I said, where you get him? Say the basement. I said, you're a friggin' idiot. Remember, the first person that had Matterhorn birthday party was Big City. I was supposed to keep Matterhorn birthday party. Bali and Terminal them linked me that I'm girl farm I go on. And they were supposed to be kept over girl farm. The youth got killed over there upon the all ages night, and they had to move it to Bass nightclub. Bali them only keep it once. So 1 year passed and they never do it. And Gary say, yo, my birthday April and Matterhorn March, I'm gonna keep it, you know, somewhere in between there. Gary called me and said, yo, we got Sound Emporium that was on, I think, Richmond or Adelaide. One
of those places down there.
I said, yeah, idiot. You ever keep Matterhorn party in the basement of the club and the basement of one like a dungeon? You freaking... I said, I call you back. I pick up the phone and I call the owner. I was driving on the QW, the Gardner, going back to Mississauga. And I called him. And I said, hey, Tyrone, what's going on, brother? I said, okay, my business partner came down there just now, and I told him to tell you that it's my party, and I don't know what he tell you, but he said he beat the basement part. He goes, yeah, because he only tell me that, you know, he probably put like 200, 300 people in here, you know? I said, listen, just reserve the whole building for me, okay? I'll take the whole upstairs. He's like, all right, Tyrone, say no more, it's yours. Ask Gary how much money he owes me for the party. Ask Gary who paid for that party. Ask me how much money he give him back for that party. Ask Matterhorn. I don't even think Matterhorn know was that Gary and me finance that party then. Remember, you know, me had the wicked witch, you know. Remember when Matterhorn diss me, you know, you sit down with Matterhorn and say Ray, and Ray, you know, fix it. Well, Matterhorn can tell you, if I do something wrong, me I go tell him. You understand? I'm a brother, I love him. See? I'm no one man that talk about no home or nothing. Matterhorn, I'm a brother. Me defend Matterhorn. Man make gun talk to Matterhorn and ask Matterhorn who turn up there beside him, who turn up in front of them. You understand me? I say, my brother, that me not hurt by the essay, mama. Me hurt at the fact that a woman says something to you, will have a vendetta against me, and you take that and you not even say, yo, let me really call him and say what him say. Tyrone must say mad. He could never say that. Mm-hmm. You never take the time to even do that. That's what I was upset about. You remember what I said earlier on? I could shut down and don't talk to you, and I'm cool. Mm-hmm. The mistake I made, I shut down Girls Rush too, right? Because too much pressure. I felt at one point I almost fainted because it was too much. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I kept it, but it was me doing 15% work. Me not putting out full effort. I remember one year we booked Mr. Vegas. Send Mr. Vegas deposit. Buy his plane ticket. Then he wants to change his plane ticket now to fly from somewhere else to Canada to back to somewhere else. But so I said, okay, cool. Then he called back and says, no, I want the plane ticket to go back, yes, sir. But I already buy the ticket already. Like, can't do that. Vegas not show up at the party. And still have my deposit up to this day. And I still pay for all those tickets. Ian, not Ian Epiphany. I don't remember his friggin' name. Called Arthur, who was the owner of was a club at Young and Eglinton in him. It's called Manhattan Fluid at one time, and it's like a club you can downstairs and thing.
I know where you're talking. I had you had to go upstairs to get into the club.
Yes.
I know where it had a couple of different names.
Yeah. They called, and this was New Year's Eve. They canceled on me. They called the owner, told the owner not to keep the party there because gunshot are going to happen because Matterhorn is not going to be there. Remember now, every step you can go back and look at all these guys who have put up all these obstacles and try to fight something that I'm doing. That's not even a concern of theirs. They have no investment in it, but they're trying to stop me at the same time. I have never called Charles and said, yo, cancel these guys' Caravana party because me have some bad man friend from Gina Finch come shoot it up. You understand me? I say, I've never called and bandit and said, hey, you know, them jump the fence of redemption and man, cancel redemption. So why is you feel it on you to be calling, promote owner of clubs and owner of venue? You take it out of your time to call them, to tell them to cancel. Remember me, I call name in the brother son and let me hide and talk, you know. Why you took it up on yourself to call these venues to say don't do Tyrone party? One of the reasons why I had to stop Girls Rush because I couldn't find a venue. Charles told me no. Yeah. Because they had a meeting. And remember, I am hearing from them who was at the meeting. Boo, the white boy, the roadie, the G, all of them had a meeting. Ian Epiphany, and me a call name, so me not have nothing to hide. Me a big man. If anybody, me say this time when the video come out and I'm watching this, you have anything, you can call me and talk to me. May I tell you who tell me that? You understand me? I say, says, don't keep this event here. When I went to meeting with Oren said, Tyrone, I can't help you because these guys go above my head and told the owners and I have a meeting here and said they can't keep the party in here. When I said, okay, I'll move it to the View, they did the same thing at the View. Remember when I keep it at Tony Club, Sound Academy, there was a bomb threat call. I went to pick up Steely Bashment at the border. I fly him into Buffalo and then drive him across. And my phone is ringing down. Tony's like, where are you? So I'm like, I'm just picking up the DJs from the airport at Buffalo. I'm back in a couple hours. He's like, oh man, party can't keep tonight, man. So I said, why? Remember, I already paid $11,000 something plus tax for the docks. It's like, yeah, I can't keep, man. I can't keep because, first he said they had a water main leak. So I said, no problem. I'm a plumber and I have people can't fix that. I'm the last thing a plumber. So I said, so anything he tell me, say, I go find somebody who can do it. You get me? So I said, no, but I have people that can come drain in there. No problem. You know what I mean? I'll go rent something right now and make people come drain out the whole club party I keep. He says, man, you got to get here soon, man. I get down there and says, police call and said there's a bomb threat. Somebody calling a bomb threat for this party. Jesus Christ. What me I do with myself? Yo, mostly me go in the car and me scream and me bawl in a brother. Cause me I say, dog, me just pay how much thousand. Steely Bashman plane ticket, hotel room, Super Twitch and Kareem Hyde plane ticket, hotel rooms, Matterhorn plane ticket, hotel room, $11,000+ plus tax for the venue. This person, this very flyers. Them time Jamaica charge me like $3,000 for flyers, no brother. You understand me? I say me put up money and these guys are calling, and I'm telling you, the promoters in Toronto, they call everybody, every club owner you can think of. As soon as I put up a flyer, then call them and say, yo, cancel the party because shot I go fire, people will get killed and all them something. These are things that I don't tell, I don't talk about. Even when the whole incident with Matterhorn, I've never spoken about it. This happened, 2011, 12? This is the first time I'm talking about this. Seeing? And me and Matterhorn just talked, about 2 weeks ago or a week ago. I was on his live the other night, and as soon as I log in, I say, oh, Dirty Tyrone, what go on? Can't help me yet. We're good. But me and him have never had a conversation about it. We might one day, but I don't think it's necessary.
It's sometimes, as men, a lot of times we don't really talk about a situation. We fight, we mash up, we link back, and we just keep it moving. We just know whoever messed up, who didn't mess up. From we link back, we just keep it moving. But sometimes certain things just need to be said so things don't happen again.
I wanted to bring back Girls Rush. The problem is these promoters have put such a negative spin on it. We tried it a couple of years ago, but I just limped in. I didn't even do nothing much on there. They have reported my Instagram page. They reported my Facebook page from there. Right now, I can't get back my Facebook page. I as much as I post on there, when the interview done, I show you. It says my Facebook is restricted, so I can't buy ads, paid ads, and the viewership only is limited to who can see it, whatever on my Facebook. And me never do nothing to nobody. And I say. Remember when I live in the suburbs, I know man that live close to each other, brother. You understand me? I say, me in a no quarrel. Me, we don't even have friends, or you can't say, all right, or me I sleep with your girl or something. Why do you feel the need to want to tear me down? You get me? And it's the same thing even in the dancehall world, brother. It's the same thing, Cause if we go back now, all right, we're done with Girls Rush. The Matterhorn part. Ask any question, man. We're not a hide, brother. We're a big man, man.
That was basically because that was a situation that I really wanted to clear the air on because, again, that wasn't just a local. As you said, this was in Jamaica. This was happening, man. You know what I mean? So this was something I said, if we're going to talk, that's what we got to talk about. You said what you said. Go move on now. Yeah, man.
Good, man. I mean, things happen. You see me? I say it's unfortunate that it happened. It spoiled a legacy though, because I think up to this minute, and I can say this proudly, no promoter have done what Girls Rush has done. None, nada. There's no one that you can tell me in a dancehall scene or wherever that ever sold out Cool House and Orange Room. That they sold out the venue till them tell us, you have to open Orange Room because you're overselling the tickets them.
You know who came close, or even, I have to call a spade a spade. You know who was hot them time there too? Fire Kid Steely. Remember,
yeah, man.
You did Capital, he did Capital at the same madness.
He did York event. Me and him did York event.
York.
Me and him did York event. I think he did after, I'm not sure who did first. But Fire Kid did great numbers. Great numbers. But we're talking the Cool House history. We can go York Eventator for York Eventator. And this was promoter oversell venue on news, City TV breaking news, global breaking news, all these news stations for almost a week straight. This was them have to close down and turn into a gym. You understand me, I say? And this wasn't deliberate. This was, you tell me you can put 1,900 people and I sold 1,500 tickets. You sold half. You understand?
Yeah.
All right. I remember a time when after Girls Rush, me and Matterhorn was driving to London. And let me show you how people are. You see a brother named Glamorous now. This is where I can't.
Matterhorn for a time too, yes.
This is the reason why I can't respect him. Glamorous used to keep the week after winter something call it, winter splash, winter wonderland or whatever, whether Hamilton, London or wherever. I have never taken $1 from Glamorous. See, all I say is pay Matterhorn and maybe half I am plane ticket. I even need it. I Matterhorn get the money. I will let Matterhorn get me. I get nothing. Glamorous will tell, go around my back for try about Matterhorn for the same thing. Matterhorn I say, where I link me for link Tyrone. Same time him I run and talk off him mouth I tell about me and tell Matterhorn I say, yo brother, remember me when nothing go on a Tyrone say, Girls Rush. Tyrone say, no problem, here you go. Make a money youth. I could have been like everybody else and say, yeah, you have to pay me $3,000. I could have simply do that. He's on my work permit. And me file for Matterhorn to come here. Me do my own paperwork.
Because it's not like he didn't leave after Girls Rush and then come back. He was here for those couple of days.
Right.
And then went to...
Who's taking care of his expense? How him eat and drink and sleep. But me give it to you for free. And instead of you saying, you know what, brother, bless you. You turn around and you become an enemy of the state for Tyrone. Like, what the hell?
Why do you think you've had so many people throughout your career not vibe with you or see things the way that you see it?
Maybe I'm me still. Maybe it's me. I don't know. I think if you ever notice, even if you come to a party, you hire me a couple of times to play a party. Few times, well. When we come to your party, we stand up.
You say in the corner by yourself. Or you and your wife. You know what I mean?
You never see me in a dance floor dancing or champagne drinking or showing off on anybody. Anyway, you see me, jeans and t-shirt me I wear right now. You know that. Jeans, t-shirt and running shoes. From the day you know me until then. When me I come drop ticket at your location, who am I roll?
Usually by yourself, or you might see a yellow with you. You know what I mean? It's no bag of...
You understand? And yellow start roll with me, I think, after York Event Theatre. You understand? When me I come pick up money and me alone, it's always me trad. And it's not like I could say it's by design, but if I go back to my childhood and I tell you, this is me. My mom leave me when I was that young, and that's why I became the enemy of the state of Jamaica.
So I guess people, they think that you're standoffish or something like that, where they figure, hey, you're not linking with us, so we're, as a collective, we're not linking with you.
Yeah, man, they not keep, I think it was Yankee that told me, them man keep meeting, man, the so-called top promoter, them man keep meeting, and said, man, push me with the dancer, man. Push me out, so I don't play upon of them dancer, man. Remember, say, when we talk earlier, you know, off camera, you know, I'm here, Specs say, I am at the first sound. When I want to quote him, I hear him on him station, play Serrado. When me go Serrado, you know, brother, everybody and their mama kill me, you know. Me means a Journey, one of the biggest rival me have in Canada was Journey Sound. Believe it or not. Journey Sound, me and the brother, they have some rivalry or some of the baddest party me play for me really have to exercise my record box and with Journey Sound. Me mean two for two, heel for heel, Journey Sound and DJ TYRONE in Brampton, a party, brother. You said me and Lad, I think it wasn't a rival with me and Lad. Lad was more, who are you, F you, me are the big son and you up. You understand me I say? Fire Kid was never a rival, it's mutual respect, because remember enough time me and Fire Kid I play upon dance and Fire Kid walk in and say, Tyrone, you are playing on me MC tonight and you can't go on with your free green. I mean, give a shit. You are playing on me a MC. Fire Kid take the microphone and we mix and play. You understand me I say? Me and mix, play music, Fire Kid out there doing things and dance nice. So it wasn't, me and Fire Kid never have a rivalry. Me and Black Reaction, competitive spirit. You understand? One other person secretively, like, I really want to out juggle Dr. Ringding. I know, because I guess it wasn't. I was an untold story. Cause if me and Nitro up on a dance, me a plan. Yeah, man. Cause Ring Ding have the Jamaica juggling when he brought back from Jamaica come to Canada. And that uptown juggling where again, Tyrone and the uptown juggler when they come to me, they have a tap on the microphone and I kill it with music. So I said, Jesus Christ, Nitro tonight, the problem in this, brother. How would Nitro feel? Hey, boy, hey, Ring Ding, if it forward back, I hurt it. Hey, Ring Ding is a juggling, brother. I say, yo, Ring Ding can't juggle me tonight, dog. I speed me, have you used for Ring Ding, man? Ring Ding, them Nitro sound, what can I say, secretively was more of a, you know what I mean? Like, me lad almost a fist fighter dancing. Over, Panevra Pan the Bank song. And Signal he played.
Yeah.
Cause lad decided in mind say him alone supposed to play the song there. Remember, I talk about my story, you know. If lad want to vex, he can vex. Me call him tomorrow morning and we still. Alright. Paradise. Remember we shoot for party. And at the time Signal playing there hot. So lad up a star boy called lad go to Jamaica. Just forward back couple days. And you know when them go to Jamaica go play and forward back is the big sound. I didn't even give what happened to him at Jamaica. I just love that. We came talk about for him part. So when him come up Paradise, him reach late. Me did a Rosa did a and somebody else on him. So we make a boom now and I play first round, Rosa play, him play first round. So now with that prime time I reach now, me I go play prime time. But I guess he expected me to play down for him to be. But in my house, a Paradise a party keep. What do you think I got happen? So I start shell. So I come up there and talk about, yo, picture man like to have it on video. If you think I like me, I tell you. It was videotape. The light up with the camera, I watch him and I cuss, oh, and Bud would like, whoa, over a song. When me go Serrado, you know, Alan lad tell promoter say, me can't play upon his sound. Me take the blunt a beating for everybody we are play Serrado right now. And we are talking about from 2007.
Yeah.
Because I can show you proof of when me go Texas go play Miami, Boston, Chicago. See? And a laptop me can go down there. Bigger boss said that Texas the time I play, think I play Mikey Faith.
Yes.
And when me walk in, I dance and start play upon a laptop. Everybody turn up and look upon me and say, what this? Never seen nothing like this. Alright, me play a Matterhorn, I think a welcome party when him go to New York, when him keep a Amazuro the night. Serrado, me alone playing there. Me alone play Serrado. For sure you you know the long CD player them there's a top part, you have a little dial on top.
Yes.
Yeah, with the green and red button on the side so and the draw you have to put this and that me hook up for play Serrado pan in a New York City. Nobody else ever use Serrado that night. You understand? Journey beat me deaf, you know, brother. Yeah. Oh, Tyrone, me alright with my 1 cent CD. You go and go Apple. You better go whole up here. Fire Kids TV say, yo, some boy, them show off and go whole laptop before they go whole 2 CD. Jesus, girl. Alright. Me and lad kick off up a Olymp banquet hall. This was a night after I played at Amazuro. Came back from New York, the same day. I was just able to go home, take a shower, boom, right at the dance. I reach the dance, let that string up and start play early sound. So, me I say, yo, connect them to RCA for me. No, man, I'm patching on my sound. My sound, I patch be a sound. I say, I just need 2 channels, brother. It just, you know what I mean? Where can I hook them into? So I say, nah, go affect nothing here, brother. Me no want, no man, hook up no computer by my son and the microphone them talking, brother. I said, no. It reached about somewhere after 11, no, somewhere after 12, close to 1 o'clock. Nitro walking I dance, because I ask Rosa if bring me in, if he can bring him coffin, come let me, you know, call coffin. For those who don't know we call coffin, we're talking about there's a big box where you have the CD players and you mix it and hit, so we call it coffin, right? It's shaped like
the top part.
The top part. So Rosa said, the outer player dance, I can't do it. So same time I say Nitro walk in. And I said, Jeff, jeez, I'm crying. tell me say you have a CD player then with you. He might say, yo, me just do a dinner dance, but just drop it at the office. And him, I think I see money him ask for drive, go on there, because it was 5-minute drive, round the corner, grab the CD player and the mixer come. Brother, it take me no longer, maybe about 30 seconds to hook up everything. And when I talk about, someone I miss them time to play, and I say, I say, I'm ready, man, ready. Take a microphone, man, and I beat the hell out. Yo, me I play dance music. All right, tell me get the money pull up, and finally, it happened to me. Writing money pull up, me get found them song there, brother.
You know what? Done a lot of crazy stuff. One thing that I know you've done internationally now, Dream Weekend.
Only one you know. I just keep quiet. I keep quiet about it. I've been around the world, man. Yeah. Flair introduced me to Dream Weekend.
Okay.
So they did a launch party up in Centennial College one year, and she asked me to come and do a volunteer, you know. So I went up there and I played, and after I was finished, the directors took my number, and then one of them reached out to me and said, "So what you doing Dream Weekend?" I said, "You tell me, you know." And my name said, "Hey, let's go." So I said, "All right." I went down there and played, and I'm at the first year, mostly, yo, my passport was suspended, and I got my passport back the Friday. Supposed to go to Dream Weekend, go play, and I played the Friday night, you know. Missed the flight because the people that at the passport office said I couldn't forward for 6 o'clock, and by 7 more than get time, and I be able to catch my flight for 10. 10 o'clock when I get no passport, brother. So if I buy a next plane ticket now, I'll land at Kingston, take a taxi figure, nigga, hold on, man. We reach a St. Elizabeth, 2 tie up on the taxi bus. Mostly, I swear, I swear to God and everything. We reach in a Black River, and I was kind of tired. I kind of doze off, and my ears, boom, me I said, Jesus, no, brother. This was probably about 10 o'clock at night. You know, we reach Dream again, 6 o'clock the next morning. A man rim the car, got one light in the brother, and some man a fly around the corner and one jeep, and all he hears blah 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 blah, and bust 2 shots over head and gun.
All this just to get to Dream,
brother. So because I miss it now, them did already book my hotel and stuff, you know. Me play a couple of other events. That's early settings, you know, because I never book for them one day. I mean, give me a food and thing, and they must say, all right, give you a second chance, make your first impression next year. So then book me again for the second year. And the second year, I go down and I deal with the wicked. I get right up in the newspaper, like the Star, the Gleaner, them write about this DJ TYRONE from Canada who, you know, turn up the volume to a different level. And then from then on, you know, they always book me back for it and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I'm grateful for it. Big up Ron Burke and the whole Dream Weekend team, you know what I mean?
I know you even did Igloo up here, did
yeah, man. Yeah.
2019 or 20?
Yes, I'm a partner in Igloo. Ron is my business partner and thing, you know, so his brand, but he bring me on and it, you know what I mean? Grateful for it, you know. I played Igloo in America, Jamaica, outside of Dream Weekend too. I've done places, man. I got Europe and then places I go play just because. But yeah, bro, I've been flying, man. I just don't, you know. Sometimes, again, they talk bad about me so much, but then keep talking about the other part there, brother. We just bust their head and go to some places where them only dream of going, brother.
That's wild. What do you think of, before I get you out here, what do you think of the industry, the Toronto industry in the 2021 going into 2022? What do you think of it right now?
Mash up.
Why would you say that?
First of all, they don't take it as a business. And I can't blame the younger generation them because of what them come see. You see, the bigger heads in the industry didn't set anything and still not set anything for the younger generation to come up. You can't turn around and blame white people for everything that happened in the dance hall. So we get one venue where we can keep party. And you said, don't smoke in the venue. Are we going there and smoke it? Are we going there and F it up? Are we going there and go fire shot? Are we going there parking lot and go fire shot and drive out? You understand me? I say, what they don't understand in business world, if we preserve this, what we can get rich. Because mostly sell the ticket and mostly make a money. The hairdresser around the corner make a money. The barber shop make a money. The clothes salesman make a money. The security make a money. The food vendor that sell outside make a money. All of us can eat. All we have to do is preserve it. You see me, I say if a man see a man smoking a dance, it's a big man. What you do? I mash up with thing, brother. You see me, I said no disrespect, you know what I mean? But out it. But I went dancing nice, but last couple weeks ago, my brethren roll up a step and say, nah, do it, you know. You must say, but everybody has smoke. I say, but you're not everybody. You understand? Because them see you do it and you're part with me, and me, them I go say, Tyrone, you know what I mean? I think our industry, dancehall industry especially, huge. But we are stifling ourselves. We are holding back ourselves. I would like to see, there's one guy named DJ Smirnoff. I've never met him. I hear him play already. Bad. You have Penny Bling. You have DJ Madia coming. You have even Chippy. You have Flair. You have these young guys who are coming up where I say, yo, them can hold it out. Them, need a little, but them are putting in the work. Heavy metal, swing, big up yourself, youth. I go to a party and watch them play and them don't know somebody in a party. Just going on, me stay there. How do you have my head and my face mask on, and stand in the corner and go and pray and say, well, you know what I mean? Taking what go on and thing. The industry can make money, and I think if we preserve it and do what we need to do, we'll have all of us will make money, man. All of us we can start make money again and it'll be good. But it's on a downhill right now. Big up to Lady Hilly and Jeff, them where, when that's a nice family. All the promoters them are putting in the work and thing. Continue to put in the work. But we ask that, individuals just come out and we preserve our little thing, brother. The other thing, and I think it's culturally, some people that are not from the Jamaica culture make it feels as if everybody come from Jamaica gunman. So when them represent my music, they make it look like it's anger. It's, you know what I mean? And it's like, yo, you ever really got a Jamaica go party and say it's a different story, You see me I say? So they put this negative connotation on the music, and I don't really like it. You can play the bad man. I say don't play no bad man. I'm going to play them. But don't portray my culture as if we are all ignorant goons, we don't want, you know what I mean, kill everybody every time we see them kind of thing. Like, it's not like that, you see me I say? And because that push away the people them from the culture. That push away the people them from the party. Not for them going to soak and other places. We need to bring them back. We want to see dancehall ram again. We want to see dancehall at the 2,000 people and everybody can come in and have a good time and girls sweat out them here and go home and say, oh my God, look at me. You understand? Because the next generation have a carry it on. I've done from 19 whole long till now, I've put in a lot of work and want pass it on, and any knowledge we can pass on to the younger generation, I'm willing to do so. Just make we preserve this, cherish it, build it to that next step, you know what I mean? Girl just brought it to an angle, let's take it there. Right? Next 2022, I have a whole heap of event coming up. Okay. You know what I mean? We might bring back Igloo as well. Still working on it, you know what I mean? But I have a whole heap of other stuff that bring back the party scene, man. And one thing Paradise is known for, party, Epiphany, party. You understand me? I say Ocean Bay, you name them, we're going on and party. You know, I'm not going there for political reason. I don't care if you're short, tall, brown, light skin, white.
You're scared to work.
As long as you come in there for party, muscle hire me, muscle knows that Tyrone come in there come party vibe, You can play one bag of dub plate, me going there with 45 and deal with you. Wicked. Yeah.
Listen, before I get you out there, leave some contact info, because this is just the first installment.
Yeah, I've got about 3 or 4 of them still.
Leave some contact info if they want to check out DJ Tyrone.
Instagram, DJ Tyrone King, 416-899-2050, 416-899-2050. That's a number, you know what I mean? If I don't answer your call, please leave me a text message, not a voice message. I don't even remember my password for my voicemail, to be honest. So just leave me a text or a WhatsApp message. Facebook, I don't check it because they blocked me over it. So leave me an Instagram DM message, and I will tell you where I'm playing, and you know what I mean? Bookings upcoming. And people, listen, I mean, I run a business still, you know. I know it's a last word. Okay. But yeah, and some promoter call you and them a try to get some chicken grain and thing, is it? We alright, man. I find we live, you know. Make the thing happen, man. They want the party back again, man. We there, man. We have play back in the party scene now. I kind of did quit for a little while, so, you know, personally. Yeah, man.
Okay.
Quit, kind of. It wasn't fun anymore. You see me, I said, kind of just step myself back and just do certain corporate events and take away myself from the industry. You know what I mean? Like, because it want to be fun again, man. Come on, muscle man. Me go a soca party and see the people them. Yo, dog, me go a soca party in the winter and the girl them wear them good sitting and take it off and check it in as go checking a brother and go in there battery ready and sitting a galang, you know. You understand? Me want back in days when man come a dance come look woman brother. Nowadays man come a dance and a hand miggle them a rub out the hand miggle like a, yo, come on, man. Remember we used to have pen and paper and then we get page, you know. And when we have pen and paper, every man have pen and paper and notebook in their hand, you know. Now you have cell phone, smartphone, you can and you don't even look no woman. I don't understand that. Man, them now come have no fun, brother.
2021, man.
This is what we... Serious? That's scary then, bro.
Yeah, I mean...
That is scary. Dog. Man, if you come a party, come look man, dog, and dance and enjoy themselves. And, you know what I mean? This is what we just... Can't die stressed out already. Right now with all them sitting with them a plan. Make we just go out and have some fun, man. I enjoy the last of the days, yeah, dog. Enjoy with life. One life we have. Enjoy it. Come a party. You know what I mean? You want to know what me I play, hit me up on Instagram. I don't post too often, but I, you know, respond to your message when I can get the chance to. Or call my phone number, send me a WhatsApp message or, you know, a text message.
From there.
Yeah, man.
Tyrone.
First installment.
Come on, boss.
Yeah, but what if I think we talk about it now and I reach now yet? When I reach now yet, brother?
You're not telling me, boss. Listen, I just wanted to give them a nice package so they could really understand who Tyrone is, so they could see in your mind. Yeah, and I mean.
Yeah, man.
And I get, right now they got a good glimpse into your mind. So then this is a good first installment. Yeah, man. And anybody don't take it personal. You know, it's just my vantage point, my opinion. And I like you. That's what you said throughout the entire conversation.
Yeah.
This is my point of view. This is my truth.
Yeah,
you know
man.
what I mean? That doesn't mean it has to be your vantage point or your truth. This is mine.
And when them watch it, and if them say an say go or feel some kind of way, just call me, man. We
you
can
left the contact. You'll know where to find you.
Yeah, find me, man. Yeah.
Let me give you an outro and get you out of here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Muscle, and this has been another Two Line Music Hut's Entertainment Report podcast, and we are out for now. This podcast is brought to you by www.twolinesmusichut.com.